You're on the air.
Love is a burning flame, and it makes a fiery ring.
Bopping.
Welcome to Limo Talk.
We're a ring of fire. Here we go. Fell into a burning ring of fire.
I went
Down.
and the
Flames getting high.
and it burned.
Burn, burn. The ring of fire. Ring of fire.
Johnny Cash, ladies and
Johnny
gentlemen.
Cash
Yeah.
has made it to Limo Talk.
On this 4th of July
On
weekend,
this 4th of
what
July-
more American
You know,
can
a
you
ring
get
of fireworks.
than a ring of fire from Johnny Cash?
You know, I really do love the celebration of America, the United States, and the 4th of July. I do have to bring up that my father died on the 4th of July weekend.
Oh.
At 41
sorry.
years ago today, he passed
Oh.
away. Remember, I tried to do like a little tribute show to him
Yes.
about 3 or 4 years ago,
Mhm.
and somebody said something on the show that made somebody drop the show and just erase it like it never happened. And I said
Really?
something really nice. I got really emotional about my father's passing away and how
Yeah.
I missed him and this and that. And one thing was said in the show that somebody didn't like, and they erased
Just
the
one
entire
person?
show. Yeah,
Really?
I don't want to mention any names.
But the initials start with.
No, I'm not doing it.
But it could be an A in there.
It was well, it could be a T, but it was it was, you know, it annoyed me at the time. I was a little pissed off about it. But anyway, it's 41 years ago today.
Wow.
But I look at it as like this is still a celebration weekend. And it's like, you know, we came out of his wake. We were at the Franklin Funeral Home.
Mm-hmm.
We came out of his wake, which was on the 4th of July, because he died in Pennsylvania.
Oh, wow.
And so we couldn't do the wake for a couple of days. And so the first night of the wake, and in those days, it wasn't like now. Oh, nice. A, B, C. Well, it wasn't like now where everybody does one day and then the burial next
One day, that's it.
Yeah.
We did 3 days.
Yes.
3 days.
3 days. He had a lot
That's
of
old
people.
school.
Yeah, he had
Yeah.
a lot of people. The
That's
old
OG
the
wake
old,
right there.
Yeah, the old Italian way of doing things. You know, let's just keep going all night long. There's plenty
Yep.
of cake, cookies, and pastries,
Mhm.
and drinking afterwards, wine and stuff. But the first night was the 4th of July. It was a Sunday night,
Mm.
Right.
and it was like tonight. But then 4th of July was Sunday. So we're at the Franklin Funeral Home. We leave the first night of the funeral, and the guys at the funeral home, you know, death is a commonplace for them. They couldn't care
Right.
less.
They
When
do
it was
every
over,
day.
they got up on the roof and they're shooting off fireworks off the funeral home.
Get out of
So
here.
it was very
the
bizarre.
top of the funeral
Off
home?
the top of the funeral home in Franklin Square.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
And it was
That's,
kind of weird, kind of bizarre, but it always I always said to myself, you know, this is the kind of send off my dad would have wanted, because he was a
Right.
real true American. He
This
really
is true.
was.
Yes.
He was a Korean War veteran, and he hated all kinds of he hated anybody who spoke anti-American.
Right.
You know, so it was fitting. It was kind of fitting. Only my dad could go out on the 4th of July weekend and make it his.
Right.
So he did. We miss you, Dad, but it was a tribute that I thought was very fitting for him. So anyway, Teresa, what's new? What's exciting? What's going on?
Oh,
Teresa
I have-
Canastrassi Farrell.
I have so
Caprese.
much going on, guys. Today I actually officiated a wedding.
You need an official now?
You
need
He's like a
an officiant.
referee.
What does
I
that mean?
officiated-
official?
They
I
blow the whistle
officiated-
if things aren't
I was
going right?
the officiant for the wedding. I
But
actually.
what does that mean? Like, is that a legal?
Yeah. It's
thing?
Legal
it
procedure.
was,
Yeah. It sounds very official.
Universal Life Church. And what happened was 6 years ago, my girlfriend asked me, she said, would you marry me and Frank? And I said, sure. And so
So the three of you are married now?
I got
Isn't that
the
illegal in the state of New
certification and
York?
I got everything
That's
I
pretty
needed.
much bigamy.
Yeah.
And then today, my girlfriend Diane, I married her and her husband now, Charles. It's so exciting. And I got a little verklempt because her dad walked it down.
Only she always comes up with the Jewish words.
I can't
Yeah.
help it. I was
You
Jewish
know,
in my last life.
verklempt.
But it was
Verklempt.
beautiful. It was a beautiful ceremony. Thank God it didn't rain. The weather held together, and it was,
Weather was
really,
good
really
today.
nice. It was hot, but it was at least it didn't rain.
Very humid.
Yeah, it was humid. I know. My hair
I
was,
used to
like,
look
frizzy.
at Lloyd Lindsay Young used to do Channel 9 News.
Yeah.
The relative humidity today. he used to always say that. He'd say humidity.
So after the ceremony, I actually went to my sister's in Dix Hills to see my parents because my mom had carpal tunnel surgery
Ooh,
on her hand, and
that's
she's
painful.
doing well. And then I came here. But the really exciting news was Thursday night. I went to the Gravesend premiere after party, which was really, really, really cool because I got to see a lot of friends that I did the show with, and then I got to meet a lot of new
I
ones.
saw my friend Jimmy Valentino put a picture of himself
Yes.
firing a gun.
Yes, that was his scene, and I got to meet.
Chaz Palminteri.
Correct, and
All right.
I got to.
Nobody
meet,
cares.
Do you know who this
Nobody
is?
cares.
Do you know who that is? And he still looks good,
Is he on
people.
Bad Boy?
He looks good.
That's Ray Negron from Bad
no,
Boy.
it's not. That's Armand Asante.
Get out of here. That's
Yeah.
him.
Armando
Yeah.
Sante.
Yeah.
I don't look anything like
What
him.
a sweetheart. Total sweetheart. So shout out to you want to watch Gravesend season 2, go to Amazon Prime and watch it. A lot of great performances. You have Fran Drescher, you got Dice Clay.
Fran Drescher. Oh my
Yes,
God.
Fran.
Wow.
She plays the one
Mr.
from
Winfield.
Philly.
What's his name? Winfield.
Sheffield.
Sheffield. Mr. Sheffield.
Sheffield.
That's right.
So shout out to everybody in the production. They did an amazing job.
Yeah, that's cool. That's great.
Yeah,
That's
it was
really
good.
nice.
A lot of fun, lot of
So
fun.
over at the
So
premiere,
it
you
was-
had banana bread.
I actually made banana bread tonight.
You made it. You baked it. Your
I
own
did.
little, your own
Bobby
little
had
Susie
it. He said it's
homemaker.
delicious. Well,
Susie
usually
homemaker.
sometimes I
Yeah.
add walnuts. Sometimes I add chips. This is just
Chips?
plain
What kind of
plantain.
chips?
This
Like
is
chocolate
just
chips?
plain
On uppercut?
banana bread.
No, this is
You ever
just
see? I saw
plain-
some
yeah.
stupid video about people who take potato chips, put them in boiling water, and make mashed potatoes out of them.
Really?
And I'm sitting there going, "How pathetic is that?"
I
Those
gave you
that's
paper
all
towel.
disgusting preservatives and shit in that bag of chips.
Oh,
First of all, half the bag.
I'm not a chip guy.
He took the
Neither
butt.
am I
He
really.
took the butt.
I like the end piece.
He took the butt.
You know, I was just thinking, if only the people on that
The butt
Titan,
man.
on the Titan,
Mhm.
if only they brought down like 12 bags of Lay's potato chips, the large bags, they would have had plenty of oxygen because the bag is just there. I mean, you ever see a bag of potato chips? It's fucking
It
just
is.
there.
It's
There's
like
like
true.
this much chips and this big thing of fucking air.
But it's true.
You know what I noticed now too? There's a lot of pressure
Oh yeah,
on
yeah.
the bag. Like
They want it to explode.
right, like you pick up the bag, it's like
Yeah,
a
you're like, oh
balloon.
my god, I gotta pop it. You
Yeah.
pop it open, you actually gotta lose your breath a little bit. You know, you can hook up people in the hospital to those bags.
Anthony Graziday is
No,
on.
no, we
Oh,
don't
yeah,
wanna know.
yeah, he's checking in.
Hello, Anthony Graziday.
Graz.
I actually
but-
added him to the list of people to
Hi,
thank
Taz.
for tuning
Greg,
in.
Thanks for
Greg,
tuning in.
Gregula, D. Filippo's
Greg
watching.
DiFilippo back in Florida.
Hi, everybody watching. As
Mhm.
as Graz would say, please like and share
You know-
the show.
You know, it's just as annoying when you do it as when he does it.
Sorry.
All right. So,
Well, at
I
least you
just-
feel like you're still at home here.
yeah, but you were in
Even
Gravesend. He
though we're
wasn't in
missing
shit.
him anyway.
He's at a suite over at City Field, which I love working. When I worked over at, I work over at the suites once in a while. The
Right.
suites are beautiful at City Field. They're really nice. City Field, as bad as the Mets are right now, you got to just come back to one thing. That place is just such a nice place to watch a baseball game. It's
It
really,
is.
really a good
It
place.
is. You're right.
And the
Right.
suites are beautiful. They really are. They're very, very.
Yeah. I got invited to one on Friday night,
It's
but I couldn't
perfect.
go.
It's perfect
Really?
for
Yeah.
viewing the game if you want to sit out front and watch the game.
Yeah.
Or if you just want to sit inside and socialize. It's perfect.
Uh-huh.
It's perfect to see suites. So, and I worked a couple of times. I worked out the Delta
Suites.
Club.
Oh.
All the clubs are beautiful in there, and this
Yeah.
new Cadillac Club, which costs $25,000 a year, I think, to get a seat.
What?
Right? Oh, it's very plush. It's nice. The seats are like you're sitting you're like sitting in a movie theater seat, really comfy.
Really?
You know, you can recline, and you got all food service, food's included, and you're in right field.
Huh.
Where the Mo Zone used to be, that's
Right.
all extended out now, and you're actually in what used to be the playing field.
What
You're
is it,
sitting
the
on.
Delta Club?
It's not the Delta Club. The Delta Club has been there for the beginning. This is now the Cadillac Club,
Uh-huh.
which they were calling it first. It's going to be like a speakeasy,
Right.
but then they said no. Cadillac wanted their name on it, so
So it's
they
like the
How'd it come? Did it
trendy
come
thing
good?
now.
Yeah.
Let's make it a speakeasy.
a speakeasy.
Yeah.
So they're saying, oh, next year there's going to be a speakeasy in right field, and they're putting in the big scoreboard. So we knew that was coming.
Mm.
So you get like, you go down the first day and you go, so how'd the speakeasy come? Don't call it that.
Why?
Cadillac put up a lot of money, and it's going to be the Cadillac Club now.
Oh.
Industry.
The Cadillac Club at
Yeah,
Payson.
They don't want that word.
They call
out
it because then they were going to call it the Payson Club, because they took away. There's a Payson Gate. They just keep changing shit there. They took away the Payson Gate and made it the Shea Gate.
What does that mean? The pacing.
Payson?
Shea Gate.
Payson. Joan Payson.
Oh,
Because
Payson.
it's funny that
What
Graz
is it,
sent me a
Payson?
picture of Payson.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Said it today.
So it's
Yeah.
the Payson. It was the Payson Gate, which is where the team would come in from
Right.
the team parking lot. So they came in the Payson Gate. So they made it now. They changed it. They made it the Shea Gate, and they made the Payson Club.
Shea Gate.
Right. So they make the Payson Club. Then all of a sudden, Cadillac puts up the money, and they're like, "Oh, we can't call it the Payson Club anymore." So every week the thing was changing. So Cadillac puts up the money. So now it's the Cadillac Club at Payson.
Oh boy.
Very
I mean,
confusing, but
I was gonna
beautiful.
say, you're just confusing the crap out of people. You got to leave it something at some point.
Wow.
You know. So
And
it's
they got all that
why don't you
Tullamore
say it's
Dew?
why can't it be the Payson Club sponsored by Cadillac?
Correct.
And
That would
You know,
make
why
sense.
wouldn't
How-
Payson be
'Cause
first?
that would
Wasn't
make
she like
sense.
the owner of the team or
yeah,
something?
she was. She was the original. Her and her husband were the original owners of the team. Actually, it was her, and he had money, and
Yeah, wasn't it more her?
and she ran the club.
Oh.
So, but the bottom line is, yes, it should be called the Payson Club, sponsored by Cadillac.
Right.
But Cadillac put up a lot of money, I do believe, and
Okay.
they wanted their name mentioned first. So, but this way now, if Cadillac backs out, and a couple of years from now, it's let's say Lay's potato chips, right? Right? They
Churros.
So it'll be the Lay's Potato Chip Club at Payson. So it's always going to be Payson.
Right.
It always, as far as always
I,
goes.
I still think it should be the other way around. The woman
We
on the
have
team.
The original Caesar Club at City Field is now the Piazza Club.
Oh,
Oh,
Piazza Club. which
so
is
why
right
was it
Really?
the Caesar Club? Caesar's like Palace,
Caesar's
like the sponsor.
sponsored it,
Yeah. Okay.
right? The Promenade Club.
By the way, it's 5-4.
Oh boy, they know how to
Really?
blow a game.
Mets, seventh inning. Buck is on his way to the mound.
ooh.
Buck,
2 outs. First
who's
and
pitching?
second. Some guy just left pitching. Who's coming? I gotta see who's
He
coming
left
in.
pitching.
I have to say,
Leon.
I sent this
Oh yeah,
to
he's
you.
a human forfeit.
Yeah.
July 2nd,
Well, he made it 5-4. Someone else is coming in now.
2014.
Right. You said that. I saw.
How many
that.
years ago was that? 9 years
That
ago?
would
9
be
years
9 years
ago.
ago.
9
Yes.
years ago tonight was my last Billy Joel concert at the Garden that I went
You
to.
know, it was your last
Yeah.
Billy Joel concert, but he's done about 150 since.
I
Yeah,
know
was
that.
gonna say.
But I'm like, isn't that crazy?
Doesn't
how
he
I-
have like a 5-year plan to
Just-
get out of there?
No,
And-
He's
No, he's
done
done
after
after
10.
July of 2024.
Yeah, he's done.
oh, okay.
His
So it's
run
a
is
year
done.
from
So
now.
he's got 12
Right.
more 12 more shows, which came out to exactly 150.
I want
So
to
that's
go
how
in
many
September
times he'll
for my
be-
birthday.
Yeah.
What does he
well,
make per show
He makes about 3-4 million a show.
Yeah, something
Right.
like that.
for each show?
Yeah.
Peanuts.
Do another,
So he's making
so he
like
can make
$30 million
another-
a year.
another $30 million bucks.
But I came across a ticket. Isn't that funny?
He'll make more than that because these will be the last Garden shows.
Yeah, now it's going to
Yeah.
get serious.
Yeah.
It's going to
Yeah.
get really
Yeah.
serious.
Now
'cause- and you know what? His shows
it's
are
gonna
really,
ramp
really
up.
good.
Could
His
you
shows
imagine
are-
what those last 5 shows?
Billy Joel is a great
gonna-
performer, great
is.
artist. I love his music.
And you said these were good seats.
Those are good seats. That was section 108, which
Yeah.
is right across from the stage.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
The stage over there, Billy Joel's on when he's on the stage, he has his piano rotating,
Right.
and so he opens up all the seats. So behind it, if you're sitting behind the
Yes.
stage, you're not really
Yeah.
screwed because he rotates around.
Right.
He actually turns around and sings to that side.
Yes, he does.
So he's great. He's a great performer. He's one of the
He is.
best of the last
And he sells
40
out
years-
every
40 years. Every
show.
time.
Every show.
No, I've seen the
sells
best
out.
names. Paul McCartney. I've seen Bruce Springsteen quite a few times. See Paul McCartney quite a few times.
Yeah.
And I really find people go, which one's the best? I don't know. I mean, I can't even rate that because you're looking at like Paul McCartney plays 3 hours. He's 80 years old.
Right.
I mean, and he still sounds okay. Some songs he's a little off. Billy Joel makes a joke out of it because he says that, let's see if I hit the note on this one. And he goes, but that's why he does certain songs. Like he'll do a song before. He always seems to do Start Me Up by the Rolling Stones.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
He does that just before he does An Innocent Man
Okay.
because
It
he
warms
says
him up.
there's one note he's got to hit on there.
Okay.
Where he goes like,
So that warms him up for the.
it warms
for
him
the
up
other
for it.
song.
So he does
Right.
Start Me Up before.
Yeah.
But yeah, he pulls a couple of good gems out of there. that he hasn't done in a long time. Sleeping with the television on. He did a couple weeks back, a couple months back.
Mhm.
But he's great. He really is. He's great. And
I have yet to see a Billy Joel show. Can you believe that?
wow,
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
No.
you
I've
and
never-
Teresa are going in September.
I have not seen.
Let's go for my birthday.
We're gonna see to it that we send you, courtesy
yeah,
of
send me
Limo Talk.
Limo Talk will send me to a suite. Maybe.
Yeah, a suite.
the,
At the
Madison
Garden.
Square
Garden.
You'll be at the
Wow.
Madison Club.
Wow, that would be nice.
When's
Graz,
his birthday?
thank you.
When's his birthday?
Who?
Billy Joel. Do you remember?
Billy Joel? No, I have no idea. I could look it up.
Could be one of like 12 months.
Because not this one, but I
I have
think
no fucking.
the one
clue.
before actually was there.
No, he just turned 74 just about a month ago. He's probably born in May or June.
May 9th
There you go.
of 1949.
Then I did
Right.
see him at a concert. We celebrated his birthday, and they asked the whole crowd to sing "Happy Birthday" to him. That was cool. And he had Elton John come out that night.
Oh,
Yeah.
ladies and
Nice
gentlemen,
that
Mr. Elton John.
I was going to say, it's nice that you could just pull Elton John
Yeah.
out
Yeah.
of your back pocket and have him
Well,
come
you
out
never
and
know who's
sing
going
on
to
the
come on
stage
stage
with
with him. That's
He doesn't really have
Yeah.
that many guests. I've never seen that many.
really
No,
you.
no. I've seen him
That's
quite a few
surprising.
times now.
because usually he'll.
Oh, I love this song that you got on here.
It's a
This is
great
one of my
song.
favorite songs of all time.
And this is live,
Really?
too.
Gets me
While you're saying that, just Ann Rothney checking in. Joan
Hi,
Krupi
Ann.
Asher checking in. Tazza Residona, Felix
Yep.
Restuccia,
Mm.
Elizabeth Batapede, and of course, safely back in the Florida metro area, Greg
Greg.
D. Filippo.
carrying a gun without a permit.
Hopefully he's
There
coming
you
back
go.
in August. We'll see.
That's good.
He is coming back in August.
Yeah.
Well, unless he's going to leave someone here. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And please, as Grazade. Oh, and Anthony Grazade checking in tonight
Yes,
from
he is.
the suite at City Field. So,
and if
Anthony,
anyone wants
thank
to
you
call
for
in tonight,
yeah,
feel
Anthony.
free.
If you want to
Call
call in,
in.
feel free.
Yes.
If I knew the number, I would
No,
say it.
I really would hope
I think
that he
it's-
doesn't call.
Bobby does not want Graz to call.
Because we don't, phone calls are just, he can maybe do the 10 at 10.
oh yeah,
Oh, he said he was going to do the 10 at 10 on himself, which I
Really?
said that I'm not sure anybody really wants to hear that.
no.
That's just
Um,
about everything Graz does is on himself. I'm just sorry.
No, he's not. No, you're
No.
I'm
not.
sorry.
You're so not.
You know, it'd be cool if he's like playing this right now live in the suite.
Yeah,
and people are
yeah, yeah. Be
listening.
like, guys, they're
Hey!
gonna mention me. Yeah, Graz, he's a fucking jerk off.
He likes to do things to himself.
That's great.
That would be good.
Oh my god.
Oh.
we got to ring. We got to
We're
ring your
getting a
ding.
phone call.
Hey, there you go. I got to put these on then.
Do I
Hello.
answer the phone, Bob?
Let it go. Let it go to voicemail.
Limo Talk. You're on the air. It's Ins 41.
Hello.
You idiots realize it's my show, right?
No, do you realize it's really not?
Not tonight. It's not. It's been hijacked by Johnny Cash.
I fell into a burning ring of fire. Hey, the Mets losing yet?
He
He
hung
hung
up.
up. Really?
Did he?
Really, Graz? Really?
Look, he gets all upset.
No.
Yeah, he hung up. He gets all upset.
That was so anticlimactic, wasn't it?
Well, that's just that's his life.
Again,
Anticlimactic.
doesn't know how to get the job finished.
No, he just he can't play along. He can't.
I know. We're just having some fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we heard him
sound.
fine.
Yeah, we heard.
Yeah, that's a pretty gay ring.
That's awesome.
I can't answer it though, right? Right. That's all right. I just want to make sure I'm not supposed to hit something.
Anyway,
just on the Wolfman telephone.
It's the Wolfman.
The Wolfman. Remember Wolfman? Casey
Oh.
Kasem. And
Hold
he-
on, everybody. We have
and
another
I
phone
think
call.
we got a phone call
Who
from
could it be?
Anthony Grazade.
Hi, you're
Our
live
top
on Limo
40.
Talk. Who's this?
Hello.
hello.
Hi, who's this? Please state your
Hello.
name. Hello.
Hello.
Oh God.
What do
Somebody
you-
answer the phone.
What can
please.
we do for you,
What do you
please?
want?
Anthony Grazade
We're
is
trying to
calling
run
in.
a show here.
We're having Old Timers Day where Anthony Grazade is appearing on the show.
He
Hello?
hung up.
Did he hang up again? It's like the end of the Pink Floyd song.
All
He
right.
keeps hanging
Mother,
up.
do you think they'll drop the
Oh,
bomb?
God. He's out
But
of
he
his
keeps
mind.
He keeps hanging up.
So
I
let
said,
me ask you.
this
Let
is
me
Mrs. Floyd calling from Mr.
let me
Floyd.
let me ask you guys something.
Keeps
What are your
hanging up.
plans for Tuesday, the 4th of July? Do you have any?
No.
No. Well, that's
Yeah.
anticlimactic too.
No, I'm not a big planner for anything.
No
really.
barbecues.
I'm not a-
I
I'm
might
not a-
barbecue.
I might. I think I'm going to be barbecuing. Actually, me and my wife are going to barbecue.
Okay, good.
My kids all have plans to go
Right.
to various
Okay,
parties.
so it's an
and,
intimate barbecue.
Yes, we're just going to kind of chill out. Well, and the dog,
Nice.
of course.
Okay.
Yeah, and we'll
Poor
hang out.
dogs on. I feel bad for dogs on the 4th
Yes.
of July.
Yes.
My dog hides underneath my bed.
Yeah.
My dog
Well,
doesn't.
They need
Oh. And
sedatives.
she's-
They
my
need
dog
you
is
sedatives.
scared of
You might
everything.
want to check her hearing.
My dog is scared of everything,
Really?
but she just like she'll look out the window and be like, "Hey, what was that?"
But the
she doesn't-
noise doesn't.
No, really
Scare
doesn't
her.
bother. No, and she's a
Wow.
little.
That's
you know,
great.
Yeah,
No, because my brother's dog used to like hide, and
yeah.
it was bad.
Depends on
They
the
give 'em
dog,
a-
I guess.
some
But yeah,
kind of-
These
Some
dogs
animals
running through the house,
Take the
actually
edge off.
running and shitting at the same time, and
Oh my
fucking
Oh my
pissing.
god,
You know, it's like
this is your dog?
Wow.
no, my
Oh.
dog doesn't do that. I'm just saying, I can imagine that
That
some dogs
sucks.
are like that. My dog, no, does not. She just gets
Running
underneath.
and shit.
It's like coming out like fucking Play-Doh on that squeezer thing that they.
Running through the kitchen.
Yeah,
That's when you need
Popping
doggy
a squat.
diapers.
yeah. I just I'm not a big fan of the loud, crazy fireworks anymore. I like colors.
Yes.
Even though I am colorblind, but I like colorful stuff in the
Mhm.
sky. I like to look at it, but
It
I
is
don't get
nice.
excited over fireworks at all, really anymore. I
Right,
don't. It's
right.
not like
No.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just doesn't do it for me.
We used to go
You
every
know?
year with the kids to the Eisenhower, but we would park
Oh,
over
yeah.
at the
That
college.
was just last night, or wasn't it?
It was on Saturday. Yeah, it was last night. Saturday. They always do it the Saturday before 4th of July.
hmm
We would go with the kids over to Nassau Community College. You just go in the parking lots back there. You sit there, you get a beautiful view. You don't really have to deal with, I mean, you deal with traffic because a lot of other people are
Yeah.
there,
Yeah.
but
That's
you don't
called
have to
the
deal
cheap
with the park.
seats.
Yeah.
Sitting in the cheap seats.
Yeah, definitely in the cheap seats. But I mean, the fireworks go
We used
high
to do that
enough,
at
you
the
see
drive-in
whole show.
movies. Pull up the cheap seats alongside the road that was alongside
I
the
miss
movie.
driving
The
movies.
old Westbury Drive-In.
Well,
You
we
guys want to
used
go to the cheap seats? We sit there and you can't. You can hear from the speakers that are in cars. They have the window open.
Yes.
You can hear a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah,
So you're
yeah.
trying to hear a little bit, but you're watching the movie and you really can't hear a
Right.
fucking thing. But you're watching the movie.
We used to go to the Rocky Point drive-in.
Really.
Yeah.
He's calling. Now he's calling my phone.
Really? Does he
Love
know
to
we're
do
doing
your
a show
thing.
here?
I don't think he realizes.
Really?
I don't answer that.
Hello,
Come on,
Limo
we got-
talk.
Well, shut up. Don't answer that. Don't answer the phone. Don't take any callers. What's your problem?
I don't know what's yours. You called up angry.
You know what? I am angry. Because you know what? You guys don't even acknowledge I'm not
Hang up.
even there. It's
Hang up the phone.
It's our show. Nobody mentions me at all. I don't get no acknowledgement. And yet you walk in there on your high horses all ears and just say, oh, hey, Limo talk. We're here. Forget about the dumbass. And it's,
I mentioned
We
over and
said where you
over.
were. We
I
said
mentioned
where you
over and
were.
over again. You're at City Field, and I
Yes,
took off from City
yes.
Field to be here.
Correct.
Listen, would you listen, I didn't think I thought I was gonna call in tonight and go, hey, listen, we broke the streak, Bobby. They finally won a series for the first time in April. And now they just shit the bed. It's 5-4. They look like they're about to lose this game, and we walked out. I'm done. I can't watch them no more. I'm done.
Well, there's
All right, so
nobody
Graz,
out.
Graz.
Nobody out. Alonzo's on second, and
Well, bottom line.
Yeah.
is-
That's a
Graz,
fact.
Graz, I have a question. Top or bottom?
I like
Top or bottom?
Tongue in your hiney too. Tongue in your hiney too, T. And guess what? When I get there, you'll see that.
oh boy,
Let me tell you something. I don't know if you're aware of the policy at City Field, but once you've left, you can't re-enter.
Oh, really? That's
Well,
interesting.
you know what? The cookies weren't that good tonight. They were like Costco. They were Costco,
Costco.
right? Right, guys?
Yes,
Oh, by the
perfect.
way- by the
Costco
way,
cookies are good.
My son wants to say hello. Michael wants to say hello to the trio. Say hello, Mike.
Hi, Michael. How you doing?
Hi.
Hey, Michael.
Why don't you come in?
Mike, you going to come in and say hello to Bobby and those guys?
All right, way to go.
Smart boy.
I'm good. That's all right.
He's a
I don't
smart
want to come
kid.
in
So I want to know how you leave a ball game in the 7th inning.
because you know what? The truth, they're eating and then they're watching the game. Then they go on the side on the couch. They're playing on their phone. Then they go out and watch a half an inning. Then they're back on the couch. And I looked at them. I go, I can't watch this because the Mets were about to blow a 4-run lead. I go, I gotta go. So they're gonna go have a sleep over, and I'll probably catch the last 20 minutes of you guys picking on me and making fun of me.
What time you think you'll be here so we can end it before you get here?
You know, that's what I'm saying. I'm looking forward to coming in, and you're looking forward to ending it.
No, I'm looking forward to just getting on your case. Really,
Yeah.
I am. Because
Hey,
let's just keep it. Let me just put this in perspective. They asked me to work, and I go, no, I got something I got to do on Sunday
Look at
nights. I
that.
can't.
Look at
So then I
that.
get
Loyalty
a
to
text
the
from
show.
you saying, we're going to start late tonight because I'm going to the Met game, and I'm like, wow, that's funny because I'm not going to the Met game because I'm going to Limo Talk.
Well, that's the reason why I didn't think it was right, because
No, it wasn't.
you weren't working, and I didn't think it was right that I took away the opportunity that you were going to come to the show. So I asked you what you wanted to do.
You didn't ask me what I want to do. You just asked me whether I wanted to start at
I know
9:15.
you could do your job. You're good at what you do. You don't need me there. I know that.
Well, it's not like we don't,
Oh, that's not true.
enjoy having you here, but
That's not what you said before we went on the air.
No, don't take this like that. That's not right. You're an integral part of this program.
Listen, I got to tell you something. I'm happy that I can go and do things and still know that my podcast is going to be funny with you three. But let me just hold on a second. I want to just do a shout out.
Can you go ahead.
Shut up. Shut that for a minute, you dumbasses. I'm on the goddamn phone.
Oh,
Why
my
are you
God.
turning that on? Well,
This is a typical case of
He doesn't
Graz
care.
losing.
Oh my
Graz is in his car.
Oh.
Graz is in his car, losing his shit. Listen to this.
Graz, you just did the Mets a favor. Marte just singled and Alonso scored. 6-4 Mets. Stay out of Citi Field.
fuck yeah. You hear these kids?
Fuck yeah, we watching our language
That's
in front of that kid.
Yeah,
huh?
that's nice.
11-year-olds. All right,
Yeah,
so
nice.
I just want to do a shout out to Taz,
Must be the home
the
environment.
resident artist. Taz did a 11-minute video for us on YouTube about Bobby with the morbid jokes and everything else, and we are literally kicking ass on YouTube. I just wanted to thank Taz for putting that together for us.
Thank you, Taz.
Taz the way, I like it. I love the work she does.
I'm gonna let you guys go. I know you don't like talking on the phone and everything. I'll let you guys go.
I just shorted.
I'll see you in a little while.
He just shorted. He
Bye.
Oh God.
Yeah,
that
if anyone
kid-
else wants to call in, the number's 516-945-9099. Thank
that
you.
kid is a rip, and to
Greg.
me,
Isn't he?
he's exactly
So funny.
what Graz deserves.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Exactly.
Like my father used to say, I don't wish one of you like you. I wish 3 of you like you. I'm like, I'm not even that bad of a kid, for God's
Well,
sakes.
you probably was.
No, I
Yeah,
was
you just
not.
don't
I was a
realize you
good
were.
kid.
Have some banana bread. Anyway, we got
Banana bread was good, by the way. Very
Thank
good.
you.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
that would give me agita
Would it?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Why, bananas?
because it's cooked with lots of butter and bananas.
No, it's not.
What is it cooked with?
2 bananas, an egg, and water. That's it. And the mix.
And water?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, and
That's all that's in
well, what's in the mix?
And the
though?
mix. That's it.
All right, whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway,
Maybe I'll be
Um,
fine.
it's
yeah, I'll probably
Chiquita. It's
Who
Chiquita.
knows?
It's the Chiquita mix.
so anyway, you know, something blew my mind today. I'm driving on the Southern State Parkway, and it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
The traffic wasn't bad.
Okay.
I get off my exit. Now I go to Seaford Oyster Bay Expressway,
Right.
and I get off because it's just a few blocks down from here.
Mm-hmm.
So I get off on Sunrise Highway, but I'm getting off the Parkway, and the signs turned the other way, which I'm assuming are telling oncoming drivers that they're going the wrong way
Right.
if
Okay.
they're coming onto the wrong exit, because it's a big problem now where people are fucking
Right.
stupid and they can't get. So now I'm looking at the reverse side of a sign. There's no sign facing me. There's the back of a sign facing me. So then
So
I
I'm trying to
start
guess
thinking,
what it is.
I'm going the wrong way. I was like, I think I'm going the wrong way. I'm getting off the Parkway. I was starting to get really paranoid.
Right.
And I just kept going. But then I saw an arrow on the ground. I think every exit should have a series of arrows pointing to the way you're supposed to be going on the exit.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't help.
How
at all.
hard?
Oh, yes.
How hard would that be to
Right.
do that? I mean, to actually just you'd pay the crew instead of them sitting in the truck and staring at the sky.
Yeah.
When
Right.
I know those guys work hard, believe me, don't get me wrong, but
Mm-hmm.
they do. But just for the time they sit in the car, it's not a strenuous job to just paint some lines on the exit ramp
No.
and arrow
guess.
in the right direction.
No,
So
yeah.
now, even if I'm wasted, which is pathetic, but even if I'm wasted and I'm getting on, I'm like, arrow's pointing right at me. I don't think I should be going this way. And you're going to get an idea that you're rowing the wrong way. And I think all the lines on the Parkway should have a little tip on them, a little tip pointing in the direction of the way you're supposed to, the direction you're supposed to be traveling. It wouldn't take much to do.
Oh my! What? Really? You think these guys are going to go out of their way and
No.
paint extra arrows on the
No.
ground
It's
for
just-
you?
And I think people would
No.
ignore
Not
them
for me.
anyway.
They put up "Do Not Enter" signs. That's all they do. You ever see those? There's like 16 of them.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
you
people
can't
still
miss
ignore
them.
them.
Right, exactly.
See, do not enter signs really kind of bother me because sometimes I'm getting off. So I'm not entering, I'm leaving.
This
Well, I
is
know,
true.
and it's always next to the part where you're going to enter.
And the sign itself perplexes
A lot
me
of
because
times.
it's just
On the
a
Sun
red
State, at
sign
least.
with a white line through the middle. And I try to figure out to myself, why does that mean? Why does that indicate I shouldn't be going in there? What about that? There should be like something else that kind of says, you're going the wrong way.
When I was a teenager, I thought park and ride really meant park and ride.
Park and ride what?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, don't even say it.
You thought it was like it was like who
Like a
is
place
sitting
to
there?
move out. I guess like a place to like make out or something.
Wait, what? On
Park
the-
and ride.
I used to find
Oh,
it
the park and
confusing
ride.
because
Park
I'd be
and
like,
ride.
Wow.
I'd be like, when I was a kid and I saw the park and ride signs, I just think to myself,
Well,
oh,
what's
so I'm going
park
to park
and ride? I don't
Right.
understand.
and ride
it.
what?
You're parking exactly.
When
That's what
I
I'm
first
saying.
moved out here from Staten Island, I couldn't figure that out.
Thank
Park
you.
and ride.
I'm not the only
I
one.
was like, what the hell
Okay.
is park and ride?
Thank
Like,
you.
what are we
See?
doing now?
This is confusing.
Yeah, that was confusing.
Yeah.
And then there's like these bike paths that have stop signs on them. That stop signs are like the size of a quarter,
Mhm.
you know.
Yeah, I know.
and I sometimes I'm
Like the
driving
tiny
and I'm
ones.
in a fog, and I say to myself, "Is that for me? That stop sign?" Then I go, "No, that's way too small. It's for the bike lane. Why do bike lanes have a stop sign?
I don't
Bucks
know.
don't give a fuck.
No.
Well, they don't care, but probably because legally they're supposed to stop,
They ain't doing
and
it.
they're supposed to stop at stop signs too.
They
Like,
don't do it.
But no, they don't.
Then there's some people
Nobody
who
ever
still
does that.
think
They just
'cause
ride right through the stop sign.
way
then
back.
Then they look at you like you're the jerk as you're going.
Right.
I'm
Way-
like, well, you're supposed to stop or at least slow down.
Way back when we was the children's, right? Way back, they tried in like in
Way.
the 70s to say that you should ride your bike towards traffic so they can see you.
Correct.
Bad move.
That's what I remember as a
They
kid.
wanted you to
Yes.
go against traffic, not with traffic, so that you could see, so the car could see you and you could see the car.
Yes.
Right.
It caused more accidents.
they changed that quickly.
So they quickly reverted back to no, go in the same direction as traffic, but also obey the traffic rules. Bullshit.
Bullshit.
Right.
Nobody does.
Right.
No.
Who uses hand signals?
Listen, I didn't
really.
I didn't obey the traffic rules when I was a kid. Just I mean, whoa!
What happened?
Mets steal third.
All right.
Wow,
Oof.
Mets are on fire.
Mets are it's
I fell into
double
a
steal,
burning
double
ring
steal
of
with
fire.
2 outs.
Who was it? Oh, so it's
Ooh.
meaningless. Who
Well,
made the
can't we
steal?
be a little hopeful?
Wow.
Who did-
Who made the steal? I'm trying to figure that out. Number 3?
Number 3. Thomas
Three.
Nito?
No, 19. Sorry.
No, 19 is Kana.
Yeah, and whoever's after him. Oh, 3 outs. Ground ball to third.
Yeah.
6-4 Mets as we head to the 8th.
There you go. Hang on, baby. Hang
Still
on.
plenty of time to blow this
Get up
one.
and
No,
stretch.
hang on.
Get up and stretch.
No, now
people.
it's 8th inning. It's Piano Man time.
Oh, is that what they do at
But
the
they
end?
sit at the bar and put bread in my jar and say, "Man, what are you doing here?" La, da, 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 da.
We should play the
Good
Piano
music.
Man parody. It's
Sorry about
great.
that.
All right.
I had a little.
I sent that to you, right? We were trying to make it go viral.
No, I don't like when people say they want something to go viral. Make this go viral.
It's
Listen,
so
it
You know
either
what?
goes
This has to
viral
go
or it doesn't.
viral.
It either goes viral or it doesn't.
I
That's it.
know,
Viral.
but it's
There's
so
no,
freaking
you
good.
know.
Oh, this video went viral.
It's a great
Well,
take on Piano Man.
it's a great take.
It's a great take.
Grouse is jealous.
He is because he'd rather be here.
He actually
He's not.
left
He
the
would.
Met game early from a
He left the
suite
Met game from a
because
suite.
he was listening to us like a loser. He's fucking listening to this show when he should be paying attention to the ball game and enjoying the time with his
I know.
kids.
Why don't you enjoy the game?
Right? Enjoy the game.
I was
Don't-
wearing this
You already
jumpsuit, and my
went.
mother got mad at me because she feels I was showing too much cleavage. When
I don't
went
think
to
he's gonna
Korea.
come here.
Do you agree?
Oh yeah, I agree. I would be pissed.
You would.
Yeah, if I was your mother.
I said to my mother, "You're the one who taught me if I had it, flaunt it." And she's like, "Well, not like that."
Well, she's got a point as a mom.
As a mom,
From a mom's perspective.
yes.
But anyway, I like I said, I'm at a point right now where I'm so fucking fed up with traffic and so fucking fed up with backed up People bump little fender benders. They get out taking pictures. Get the fuck off the road. Get the fuck off the road. You had a fender bender. All right. You hit him in the back. Guess whose fault it is, asshole? It's yours.
No, it's
Don't
no
sit-
fault. No fault.
Forget no fault.
forget
no fault.
Insurance
You hit him in the back. It's your
no,
fault.
no. Insurance companies apply blame. They do, and fault.
Really?
And who's paying 100% of the, or 60-40 or 80-20? They do that. Don't tell me they don't. They do. And they do determine who was at fault. There's no, everybody thinks we're a no fault. No,
Yeah.
no, we're not.
Mm.
No, we're not.
Hmm.
But I'm just so sick of people with the little fender benders blocking 2 lanes. We were sitting there. You fucked up, so I got to ruin my whole day. I'm going to ruin my whole fucking day so you can exchange photographs and licenses and insurance and wait for the cop to get there who's going to tell you, hey, guys, move the cars
over.
off the road.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
You're blocking traffic.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's keep it moving.
It's not like, all 4 tires aren't working. Right?
True. Billy.
Oh, Billy Joel, Miami 2017.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, seen the lights go out on Broadway.
You did. Was that MSG September 9th of 2022?
Ooh,
Live from the God.
that's it.
Oh, there you go. He sang this at the September 11th benefit also at
yes.
the Garden, which I thought was kind of fun.
Oh, this was September 9th. Is that the same?
Well, it was a year later.
Oh,
Yeah.
No, this is 2022.
it's 2022.
Oh, so it's, yes, I was there.
Yeah.
I was at this one.
September 9th of 2022.
He opens with this song once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the movie Scarface? Because Scarface is going to be 40 years old.
Love Scarface.
And they're having, Pacino's having a thing for the 40th anniversary in Miami.
Oh, funny.
Mm.
Oh, good. Funny.
Manolo.
Yeah.
Mm.
What
Say
about-
hello to my little friend.
What
He
about,
was great in
Can
that
you
movie.
imagine?
What
It's
about
40
Revenga?
years ago?
What about the
40
Revenga?
freaking years ago. I feel like I just watched that movie yesterday. It's crazy. It's
mind-
insane.
It's mind-boggling that The Godfather
It
was
is.
51 years ago.
I know. And even
Yeah.
Bronx Tale 30 years ago.
You know, I was watching the movie.
That motel is like got a plaque and stuff on it. You know, the scene down there in Miami when they go and the drug deal goes bad, the guy tries to rob him. It's like one of the first jobs he does when he's in the U.S.
Mhm.
Tony Montana.
Oh, you're back to Scarface.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, with the
Yeah.
with the chainsaw.
Yeah, with the chainsaw, right in
Yeah.
the bathtub. So that motel like has like a plaque, like thing on
Really?
it.
Yeah,
That says,
that's a slum shit
that's
hotel.
Where,
Here it
yeah,
is.
that's where they filmed it.
Chino, 40 years later, Scarface. God bless, man.
Mhm.
The Fountain Blue.
I need
In Miami
the
Beach.
scanners.
I liked him.
Give me the
Salazar
scanners.
will be there.
Who?
Angel.
Oh, please. I had
Who's in it?
the Mano gonna be invited, but I loved Carlito's Way too. He
Oh, that was a great movie.
was a very good
Come
movie.
on.
That was a
That
good
was a
movie.
great movie.
Yeah, Cole's Way was good.
yeah. That
Not
was-
as good as some of the others. I didn't think it was like
Let's put it this
top,
way: it was better than Revolution.
I never saw Revolution.
Revolution was freaking played like a gay thing in there.
No.
But
Yeah.
no, one of my favorite movies of his is Injustice for All, where he
Yeah.
played a lawyer,
Yeah, it plays the
and
lawyer.
he does that whole scene where he goes, "You're out of order. You're all out of order."
Yeah.
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 That was great.
That was good.
Good
Great
movie.
movie. But
What
they don't play that. They only play.
No.
I see Carlito's Way a million times.
Yes.
I see Scarface
John
a lot.
Leguizamo was in
I
that.
used to watch I used to have it on
Benny
VHS.
Blanco from the Bronx.
Yes. Yeah.
Dog Day Afternoon. I used to
Oh,
watch
that's
it
Great
all,
another
movie.
great
John
movie.
Casal.
all the time.
What
I had it
a
on
great
VHS.
movie.
John Casal was in that movie, and he was
Mhm.
also Fredo in The Godfather.
Yeah, that was
And,
Sal was
Sal-
his
yeah.
character in Dog Day
Mhm.
Afternoon.
And he was in The Deer Hunter,
Yes.
Yep.
and he died right after The Deer Hunter.
he
Actually,
really?
he died before The Deer Hunter was even released.
That was like a cult movie.
Yeah.
Deer
Yes.
Hunter,
Deer
back in
Hunter
the
was
day.
3.5
Yes.
hours long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Robert De Niro,
Yep.
Christopher Walken,
Mhm.
Mhm.
John Savage,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Meryl Streep.
A lot of people in that movie.
Yeah, a lot of great actors. And then John Casal,
Yeah.
and yeah, Mikey was De Niro was the ringleader.
Really?
Yeah, he was the ringleader. He was like the one they all looked up to in that movie.
Mm.
But that was a great movie. But as long as fuck, it was like watch that and Dances with Wolves. You need to go to sleep for a week. Yeah, I mean, really.
What about Chariots of Fire?
No, I can't. I can't do it.
Oh,
That now you're paying me overtime. Now you're paying me overtime. I'm getting time and a half.
That's a long freaking movie.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Dances with Wolves. I felt like I watched 4 movies.
Oh, Scent of
Costa,
a Woman.
right?
Yeah.
Said Scent of a Woman. Another great Pacino.
Hoo-ah!
Another great
Hoo-ah!
Pacino movie.
That was a great movie.
That was a good
That was a really good. Do you
It
know what the
was.
thing that kills that movie for me?
Was
What the fucking stupid title? What the hell is that title? Scent of a Woman. What the fuck?
because he's blind.
because he's blind and he goes by
Scent of a
scent.
Woman?
Goes by the
He
scent.
smells
So where's
her
the woman?
perfume. He smells her perfume. In
What woman? What?
There is a woman in the
He was in a
movie.
club and in a restaurant. And he,
No, there's like a perfume
No.
tie-in. Yeah.
it happened
I
once in the
remember
movie.
that. Oh.
And then the stupid scene where he actually drives the car, which really ruined it. You cannot fucking drive a car, you're blind. But he drove.
Well, you know,
He made it
It is a
happen.
movie.
He made it happen.
But then
It's
again,
movie magic.
other
as
than
they
that,
say.
though, very, very good movie.
yes.
And I love the scene in the school when he sticks up for Chris O'Donnell.
Yes. That was
And
great.
And he goes,
Yes.
Mr. Slater, you about done? He goes, nah, I'm just getting warmed up. But he ain't a snitch. Fucking great. Great.
It was great. It's good.
Good stuff. That was amazing movie. And what was another great Pacino movie? He did so many, my God.
He did a lot.
Well, of course, The Godfather's classic.
You know, I'm saying
Oh,
The
yeah.
Godfather we know.
I mean, that's a
Godfather
given.
3, I don't even want to think that it even happened. That was so bad.
Yeah, no.
But
Got to stop people after like the second one. And the second one was just as good as the first.
It
really
was.
was.
Yeah.
And not too many. You can't say that about too many movies.
dopey lines in the in Godfather 3. This what does he say? He goes, "This Pope is in trouble. Let's go back to the opera." The fuck? Why is everybody at the fucking opera? And everybody's getting killed at the opera.
It's funny.
Why are we all at the opera?
Oh my
Why?
God.
Well, because that's the place to be.
Why? Yeah, everybody goes to the opera that his son is singing in,
Right.
Yes.
and I hated. I wanted to. I was
Yeah.
hoping for what's her name, for Connie to be killed. I wanted Connie.
Oh,
to be
really?
Killed.
Yeah.
Talia
I hate-
Shire?
Well,
I hate-
she's
I hate
fucking,
her.
yeah, she's fucking annoying.
And she gives
She Serpico. That's the other good
Oh,
one.
Serpico
Oh
was
my
God,
amazing.
great movie.
Oh, great.
What a
Nobody
movie.
Tries
likes
to be
me.
the good cop. And,
Nobody
What a-
likes me.
What a great
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Serpico. But she gives what's his name, Eli Wallach.
yes.
She gives him the poison cannolis.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
What a fucking moron! He knew they were going to be poison. He wanted her to taste them.
Right.
Then he eats them and he fucking dies. He dies at the fucking. He dies in the thing upstairs. People getting shot behind the curtains. People getting shot in the hallway. His daughter gets shot. She should have been shot before she even uttered a line in that movie. But she gets shot on the stairway. Sofia Coppola.
She got shot before she
I mean, she was horrible.
Yeah, Greg says,
was.
what about the one where he
Oh,
plays
wow.
the detective? It was the movie where he played opposite De Niro, where they're
Oh,
trying
Heat.
Heat,
Heat.
right.
He.
Yes.
Where he's trying to catch robbers. Val
I was
Kimler
just
was in
gonna
it.
say
Yes,
Heat.
thank you.
And
Heat.
of course,
That was another
Donnie
good movie.
Brasco
Because I
Donnie
think
as
Brasco.
Lefty.
Danny was
He's so
great.
good.
Oh, yeah.
As Lefty.
Because I think he only did two movies with De Niro. I think
His-
Pacino only.
There's a second one. There
two
is a
movies.
second one.
Yeah. But I think his character there, I thought was so great because he's like the downtrodden like gangster.
Yeah.
He was.
You know,
Yeah.
I've been doing this
You
for
know what?
Yeah,
F and 30.
he played him
You know what I mean?
brilliantly.
Like never got the respect. And
No.
I'm just
No.
like, that's
And
what
you know
I
what?
am. I'm
Poor guy got whacked.
And you know
right?
what? I saw a lot of people like that. I remember seeing a lot of people like that. The
Yeah.
ones who were like lower level,
Lower level.
Yes.
did everything they were told, but
Couldn't-
never got
couldn't
pushed
get up that
ahead.
ladder. Just couldn't get up.
different
Always
than
got
the-
passed over.
Different than the atypical gangster
Yeah.
you see on
So he
Yes.
gets
TV.
he starts growing his hair a little bit long, 70s style with the
Yep.
sideburns and shit.
pork chops.
And and wearing the
He's got the wife home cooking.
yeah.
The girl,
Right.
she's there.
And the Gumata. someone
yeah,
else.
yeah. The son's on drugs.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
It was a perfect.
There's a lot
part.
of his story in that movie.
Yeah, it was good, and
You know?
and Johnny Depp was great in that movie.
Yeah.
He really
Really
was.
Johnny
was.
Depp was great.
Devil's Advocate.
Forgot about it. They explained. Forget about it.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait! He was in a
Devil's Advocate
Devil's
was a
Advocate.
great movie. That was with Keanu Reeves.
He
Yep.
was in a sci-fi movie with John Goodman.
What?
Was it him?
Sci-fi with
Wait,
John
was it him?
Goodman?
Wait, was it Pacino? Let me think. I could be wrong.
Don't tell me
Um,
from this list. Hold on.
You know what was a good movie? Frankie and Johnny. He was
Oh,
with
yeah.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Michelle
yeah, that's
Pfeiffer.
on the list.
Wait, I'm trying
Dude,
to
there's
think.
so
if it
many
was
here. I
him
can
or
name
John
them.
He was
But
back
it's
with
like-
Alfie.
I could sit
That's
there
I
for
was
10
only
minutes.
kidding. He's
No,
back with her.
that was a Denzel
I was
Washington
only
movie.
kidding.
My mistake.
Alvy. Alvina. Alvina.
Don't flatter yourself.
Oh, Frank
She was great. in
Frank
that
was
movie.
better.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. That was the line that got her,
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Oh, Frank was better?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, she didn't like that.
Oh, it's funny. Oh my.
It's true. Your womb.
I
So
thought
polluted.
I wouldn't
So
even let you have
polluted.
my baby. How do you fucking say
You
something?
even going to be alive to be a father, Tony? Oh, yeah.
But what's his name? The guy who played Frank played the part so over the top. He was a little bit too much.
Yeah.
Never underestimate the greed of the other guy.
Yeah.
You're like, what?
Right. He was a little too excited.
Yeah, a little too much.
Too much on the delivery.
That was a little too
Oh,
much.
what about Any Given Sunday?
That was another great movie. Football
Another
movie.
great
yeah.
movie. Football movie.
Yeah.
Kind of out of character for Al Pacino.
Yeah.
but really good.
First and goal.
Any Given Sunday. Angels in America. Righteous Kill. You Don't Know Jack. The Son of No One. I don't know.
Oh, these I never heard of.
I never heard of these. Right. Phil Spector. We Are Not
Oh yeah, he
Animals.
played Phil Spector.
The Local Stick.
Oh, you know what he was in?
Sea of Love.
Sea
was-
of Love. Great. That was the
Yeah, that was
So
with John.
many.
That was with John Goodman.
that was with John Goodman.
Right.
Yes.
He's a detective in that. And he's
Yes.
finding somebody who's killing
And Ellen. It was
Ellen Barkin.
Ellen Barkin. Yeah.
who I hate.
I'm looking at this list, his IMDb list. Then you see
Yeah.
the years. He made 3 movies in 1990.
That's it.
Godfather
in the
3,
day?
Dick Tracy, Local Stick.
Dick
Man.
Tracy, where he played Big Boy.
Tracy,
Dick
Yeah.
Tracy, yeah.
Wow.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2,
2
3.
Bits. City Hall. The
Wow.
Insider.
Wow.
Chinese Coffee. Insomnia.
But he was in Once
People I
Upon a Time
Know.
in Hollywood.
The Recruit.
He played with Leonardo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt
Yes.
in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood,
Mhm.
and he played like a old Jewish movie producer or a TV producer,
Right.
and he was good.
Yeah.
He was good. He pulled it off.
Yes.
Oh, he was in Ocean's
Mhm.
13.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah, Pacino's great. I don't know. If I had to pick between Pacino and De Niro, only because De Niro's an asshole, I have to like Pacino. But I think De Niro might be even a little bit better.
their work is
You mean his
Impeccable.
movie count?
Nah, because
Or just his
his ability to
roles?
act.
Yeah.
Because De Niro can play anything.
Yeah.
I mean, he really can play anything. He can,
Mhm.
and he was in Cape Fear, that fucking nut
Yes.
movie.
Yes.
And he was
Crazy
in
The remake.
Analyze This,
Uh-huh.
and he was in
Right.
Meet the Fockers and all that stupid. Meet the Parents,
Taxi.
Taxi Driver.
Yep.
You know, he was in so many different kinds of roles. Godfather. He was Vito
Mhm.
Corleone.
Yep.
I mean, he
Yeah.
was amazing. He did some amazing work, and he was in All Deer Hunter.
Yes.
But really, really a great actor and such a big mouth. He should shut the fuck up. Why do you got to put this on yourself when you're doing something great and everybody loves you, and then you're gonna go out and be Mr. Liberal who's gonna denounce everybody?
Right. We have a phone caller calling
see
in to
that.
Limo Talk this evening. We have another
I'm
call.
excited.
Limo Talk, you're on the air. Who's this?
Yo,
Hi, who's this?
you can't hear me. I just want to know if Pacino was in Bat Boy. So, hello,
We're gonna look that up.
Bite me.
Hold on, let me see.
Teresa, was Pacino on Bat Boy?
Yeah, he was. So was De Niro. Yeah.
Yeah,
And he's gone. Just like that. He
Oh
hangs
my
up
God,
again.
he's got nothing better to do.
he has pretty much dominated the airwaves tonight with his call-ins.
He
'cause
did.
Yes, he has.
He has, and he did.
A little Met update here. We're in top
Uh-oh.
of the 8th. 2 outs, but the bases are loaded.
Ooh.
And Mr. Ottavino is standing
Uh-oh.
on the
Ottavino.
bump.
He's just not that good.
No.
You know,
I don't think he's Well, he was good
Well,
with
they
the
could
Red
bring
Sox.
they could bring in
He's terrible with
Robertson
the
now, and he could
Yankees.
give up the grand slam. That would make it
Yeah, I don't know if I would do
8
that.
to 6. That would
You
be
got a
good.
lefty in the pen, number 44. I don't know who that is.
Oh, number 44. God, I have no
warming
clue.
up. I guess
They're bringing up pitchers every day. Why haven't they improved their bullpen at this point? I mean, you're doing nothing. You're doing nothing to
they're
make
blowing
this better.
leads. That's not a good look.
No, the one against the Phillies was the worst. I've never seen anything like that.
That
They were winning
was,
like 7-3, whatever it was.
Yeah, that was
Terrible.
pretty bad. And
But that's the Mets. I mean, they're just
the one
not,
last week where Robinson came in.
Well,
the
yeah,
other
but
day.
they're just not that good. That's the whole problem. And
But I mean, you look at this team and you think these are good players. These are not.
I'm going to ask you,
You don't have bad players.
Who's good there?
Well, okay. Well, let's just start with. I mean, Alonso's not good.
220 hitter.
Well, this year, but I mean, I'm talking about. They've been good players.
I've never seen a guy who's more fooled and more off stride and more off balance on a consistent basis than Pete Alonso looks this year. Yes, he crushes the ball once in a while. But again,
right, but that's this year. I'm saying before this year,
how many doubles does he have?
When you put this team together, you had a good team here.
How many doubles? I didn't think they were good last year. How many doubles does Pete Alonso have?
I'd have to look that up.
I would be 5 for the season.
Right, for the season.
Why do baseball
not
players
good.
still get paid when they get hurt and they cannot play for the entire season?
Insurance.
They do get the team gets insurance money out of that. Like Aaron
Ottavino
Really?
strikes him out.
Oh, he's
hitting
awesome.
over.
I'm having
6-4
a
Mets
piece of this.
Go ahead,
head
enjoy.
to the bottom of the 8th.
All right. So bottom line is Ottavino's
So you don't think the Mets are a good team?
Starling Marte?
Do you think it needs to be stripped down and done again?
Yeah.
Completely
They
stripped
will
down.
never win anything with this group.
What about Buck?
I love Buck.
So Buck stays.
Mm-hmm.
He's part of the rebuild.
Yeah.
How long does that take?
11 years.
Hey, he'll be 76. That's not bad.
No, he's got plenty of time.
He's got plenty of time. He's got some mileage on him.
President's 80.
Right. What does that matter? What does age mean? It's just a number.
This is
I think that Mets are going to have a good chance. Have a good chance to win. By the time I'm 90, that team's going to be in the playoffs. You know? But Buck, my friend Buck.
Buck's gonna be Buck's the savior.
I like Buck. I think he's.
I like Buck too.
But Met fans don't know anything.
But should this team be doing better under Buck?
Nobody's going to change the fact that they can't hit. Nobody's going to change the fact that they can't pitch. Manager doesn't change that.
So we're just supposed to just trottle along. Whatever
Just
happens.
buck it up.
You need to see what you need is a general manager who sits there and says, "Hey, we got to fine tune this thing. Let me make some moves. Let me make some trades. Let me think about ways we can improve this team." This guy's doing nothing. Nothing.
Well, there should be an interesting trade deadline for the Mets.
I hope so.
Let's see what I think you're gonna see. I think you got to see some moves, right?
This is good bread. It's a good
Thank
piece
you.
of bread.
Thank you.
You're gonna be all right with that?
Last
Well,
year,
he'll find out in an hour.
I don't know. Last year at the trade deadline, the Mets went out of their way to make their team worse. They traded away J.D. Davis,
Yeah.
who's doing great with the.
Everybody does great
Giants.
when they trade. Look at Jordan Montgomery shutting down the Yankee lineup had a no hitter through 5 innings. Of course, because he was traded from the Yankees.
They traded him for nothing.
No, they got Bader out of that.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they got Bader. out of that
that's a
center
good.
fielder.
That's not
So,
bad.
No, that's not bad.
But
But
the
he's
Mets,
been hurt here.
the
and there,
Mets
too.
traded 4 guys for Darren Ruff.
Mm.
They got Tyler Naquin. They got. They made the team Daniel Vogelback, who should be playing beer league softball.
Oh my god, that's got to be the worst. There's the worst.
How do you win with a team like that?
You don't win with
Starling
that guy.
Marte had a really good season last year, but he faded. I watched him fade out in September. He did. Faded out.
Fam's a player.
Fam can play. How
Yeah.
they pulled that one off, I don't know.
I think Graz might have made a good move here.
Really?
It's starting to pour at City Field.
Oh,
Here come the ponchos, and it's coming fast and heavy.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Oh boy,
And
A
I
nice
left
rain
my
delay.
umbrella in the
nice
car.
little rain delay.
If I was working, I'd be pissed.
Bottom 8, 1 out, rain delay.
Wow.
Oh God, that's gotta suck. Oh man.
All the people that work in there, believe
And
me,
it's 6'4".
all the people that work in there right now are like, I don't fucking believe this.
Right. Yeah. Because you had the rain earlier before the game,
Yes.
but it went on time.
Yep.
Down the line, Tommy Pham in for 2.
Is he right there?
Look at that.
He just hit a
What
double.
did we just say? Yeah, just hit a double down the line.
Tommy
down the third
Pham is
baseline
a
into
player.
the corner.
You know what Tommy Pham is doing?
He hits the ball hard.
Tommy
He
Pham.
swings like he's gonna.
Tommy Pham
beat the
is
fuck out
out
of
like he's
someone.
got something to prove.
Yeah.
And that's what the other guys need.
That's how he swings. He does.
I like Alvarez. I really do. I think he's very good. I think he's good. He's become a pretty good catcher. And I think, but he's swinging out of his shoes every fucking at bat. You can't keep doing that.
Yeah.
And Beatty looks lost.
That's what Cabrera's doing. For the. Why is he calling me on my phone?
I think Donaldson's gonna is having
Dial
a big
the
year.
number to the studio.
I know. Call
Hello.
the
What do you think?
effing studio,
Listen, no,
you
we
freaking
can't.
retard.
I'm
Call
in the middle.
the studio.
Hang up. We got.
Could you get the listeners to share the show and give us a like, please?
Oh, sure.
Oh, my
Hold
God,
on.
I
Let me
announced
handle
it
that. We're in the
already.
middle of a conversation.
Oh, it's a bullshit conversation. Talk about the Mets. Bobby, you know what? I think you're wrong. I think if you give them another.
Anyway, so
you
you were
are
saying,
the
Bob?
weakest link. Goodbye.
You're dumb. You are the weakest link.
You're the weakest link. I wonder if he's still
What's
talking.
the last thing a sardine hears?
He's still
Click.
talking.
You know what?
Uh,
I still can't believe this fucking guy, Domingo Germain.
I'm in trouble, folks.
I can't believe this guy threw a perfect game.
Domingo?
I can't believe it. Sorry, we got disconnected.
Oh, that
So tell
was-
me you were going through a tunnel. We were going through a tunnel, Graz.
Sorry, we were going through a tunnel. We got disconnected.
I was talking to you and you hung up on me. What do you do that for?
All right, listen. We're doing a show.
Makes
We're trying to
It
do a
makes
show.
Good radio.
We're in the middle of a conversation. Hold on a second. We're in the middle of a conversation. You keep fucking calling, right? You keep hanging up on us,
No.
and you keep
Yes,
interjecting.
you did.
You're messing
You
up
did.
his mojo.
So how am I supposed to do a fucking show if you're going to keep calling in
You told me-
and demanding to have your little 2
You
cents?
told me don't interrupt Bobby when he speaks, and you freaking keep calling.
Well, hang up. Goodbye.
2-run homer for the Mets.
Did he
It's
hang up?
8-4. He did. He
Who
hung
hit it?
up. Mr.
Beatty.
Polar Bear.
Oh.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Because he's an all-star now. And he's going to do the home run
The
derby.
home run
this
derby.
fucking idiot.
8-4.
He's
Oh.
you know what? He's going to do home run derby, and he's going to be sorry.
And Graz misses it. Oh, I got to call him.
Oh,
and tell him.
Manhattan Special.
Don't fucking call him.
No.
Why?
No, because
Oh.
now you're interrupting what we're talking about.
What do you want?
You just missed the 2-run homer by Pete Alonso. Just wanted you to know.
Yeah, I know about that. But the reason
He's
why
probably
I
listening to it in the car.
These two 11-year-olds have ADD.
So do you.
I wonder where they got it from.
They were laying on the couch. They didn't want to stay. That's why I left. I was going to come in and hang out. I didn't mean to interrupt the show. I didn't mean to interrupt the show.
He gave in to
No,
child
you should. You
terrorists.
don't want a fifth phone call. No, you're not interrupting.
And now I called you.
Yeah, but here's the problem.
Why don't we just get radios? Why don't we just get like walkie-talkies and shit, so you can just Inzerillo to base, Inzerillo to base. Please respond.
Wait, we'll get CB radio. Remember those?
Yeah,
Not bad.
breaker 19.
10-4, good buddy.
Hello?
Graz, hang up because we're expecting another phone call from you any minute now.
Oh my God.
Are you
I
there?
called 3 times. The studio line
5.
didn't work, and that's the reason.
The studio line's not working?
Yes, it's working.
Look. Let's put it
is
this way:
working. It worked
if you're not
before.
going to do the
Call
show,
the number.
and you're going to go to the Met game and eat fucking, and eat fucking caviar and pretzels, all right? You're not going to dominate the show. You just let it go. You let it happen.
I'm sorry. I'm not even coming in. Goodbye. I'm done. Goodbye. Have a nice show. I was going to come in, but I'm not coming in. Goodbye.
Oh, don't make me feel bad. I'm not.
Goodbye. Goodbye. You made me feel bad.
Are you on
Have-
Broadway? Can you?
Hey,
can
I
you
just
give me
want to
a
wish.
beer?
I want to wish you a happy 4th and a Merry Christmas too.
Oh boy! Now he hung up. Oh boy!
He is a pain in the tush.
Took us.
He wants
Took
to come
us.
into his own show.
You see?
I mean, this fucking guy. I mean,
Pain in the
I
ass.
can't do the show tonight, so he's going to keep calling in.
I can't do
Yes.
the show. Let me bother the shit out of them. Rich, I have to say, I like your shirt.
Thank you. Thank you. My
Yeah,
this is DK Radio.
yeah, I like it.
Buddy
Old
of
school
mine
with
had
the
it made up.
boom box.
What is DK Radio?
It's a friend of mine. He was doing like this kind of radio thing at his buddy's house and whatever, and it was like I don't know, it was like Memorial Day weekend or something like that, and they just like threw some shirts together for it. It's not like he has like a show or anything, but
So it's bullshit.
basically, DK is Dennis Kelly. It's my boy.
Do you know every Yankee that's thrown a perfect game has a first initial D?
Yes.
Really?
David Wells,
And I
Oh,
could-
I never
David
knew
Cohen,
that.
Don Larson, and
Ooh.
Domingo.
That is some
Herman.
really cool trivia.
I
begins
mean,
with
it
the-
means nothing, but it's just the way it went.
It's
and
pretty
thanks
cool.
thanks to my son for waking me up on the couch going, "Hey dad, are you watching this?" Like in the 7th inning, because I was
Right.
dozing off. I
Right.
woke up.
If you and your son were watching
I
the
saw
show, there was more people watching on your house than there were in Oakland.
there definitely was.
There
We
was
watched
nobody there.
we watched the perfect game
If
together.
a
I
tree
can now
falls
say
in
I
the
saw
forest,
3 of the
yeah,
4.
but that expression, if a tree falls, if a guy throws a perfect game in Oakland, does anybody know?
I still love the David Wells one.
David Wells was a real gem.
Oh,
That was a precious situation. That was
yeah.
I don't know. This one felt like
Well, part of you
Yeah.
thought I was against Oakland, but part of you it's still a perfect game.
it's very difficult.
It only
even-
happened
even
24 times
even-
in 100 and what? 15 years?
24 times in 160
Wow.
years,
160 years. There
whatever
you
it's been. Right?
Whatever it's
Look,
been.
look, perfect game
crazy.
is very hard to do.
Wow.
Because even against guys who never swing the bat, let's say you put up and you told everybody 27 guys, 27 times, go up to home plate and never swing the bat, you're eventually going to walk one.
Mm.
He didn't
Yeah.
walk
He
anybody.
didn't walk anybody.
Mm.
Nobody.
It's very hard to throw a perfect game. It's very hard to throw strikes that consistently and get a perfect game. So it's
Yeah.
amazing.
Against
24
Major League hitters.
24 guys in the history of the game.
Wow.
And there should have been 25, but the guy got called safe at first base in Detroit.
Mm.
Yeah,
That
That's
was
right.
Terrible.
that was terrible. Took a perfect game away from that
If
pitcher.
I'm the umpire in that situation, I'm thinking anything close, I'm calling them out. Anything close, I'm calling them out. Anything close, just keep saying it to myself.
Right.
Right?
You got to call him out.
It was like Don Lawson, the last out of that game. That pitch was not a strike, but he called the guy out.
Yeah.
It's the right thing.
Right.
Bye. Perfect game.
See ya.
Yeah, Vince Scully actually announced that game for the Dodgers.
The Dodgers.
And the Dodgers, and sitting to my right, Teresa Canistrasi Farrell. Teresa has been on the show 7 weeks in a row now. And here it is, July 2nd,
It's July already. Can you
2023.
imagine?
And Teresa, right here next to me. Tell us, Teresa, how does it feel to be on the program?
I love being with you men. It's been many years that I've been on this show, actually.
Well,
You know what I'm saying? We go way back.
Way back.
Way back.
Way back.
Yeah, you've been coming on
The 24-hour marathon way back.
Yeah, wow. That was
Ooh,
crazy.
you-
That was crazy. I don't
Yeah.
know what we were doing.
Yeah. I was
That's
there-
pretty good
I was there
stuff.
for all of it, let me tell you.
Mm-hmm.
I did like 5 hours and said, "Fuck
No, I was there. I think
I
it
was
was I
there.
was there all but maybe an hour or two. It's crazy.
I was there the whole time.
Starting to get
Still have
delirious
stars
towards the end.
from it. Is Graz coming down? Graz, I hope you're coming
this."
down.
No, he's not coming.
Come on.
He's the type of person who tells you he's not coming.
You got to
and
come
then shows
down.
up.
Right.
Right.
It's 10. What is
Exactly.
it? It's 10:22. Come on. Get your butt down here. You got to get on and say hi.
Last night I ended up Jen Lantini. Shout out to Jen Lantini. She had her rebirth birthday, because Jen had a heart transplant when she was 13. So, yesterday was her rebirth birthday, and another girl was there who had a kidney transplant, and they were raising money for don't.
Is that what heart transplant people call it? A rebirth?
Yeah,
birthday?
they call because it's like the second
Right.
chance of at
Wow.
life. It's
I didn't
amazing.
know they did that.
And so we celebrate every year. We went last
These are
night.
junkyard people.
We went last night, and it was good. It was really, really nice.
Well, it's not an alternator.
No, it's not an alternator.
All right. It's not a,
You got a bench seat.
It's
for
not a CD
1960 Pontiac Catalina.
Anybody need a 36-inch round wood table?
yeah, I'm just saying.
There you go. Uh-huh. That's what we should call them. If I was a recipient, God willing, I hope I'm never, needing. And I think it's amazing that they have this.
Yes, yes.
I would
You
want-
could be a
I would
living.
want to start. I would want to start the junkyard club and say we got all our parts from the junkyard.
There are living donors. You could be a living donor and donate, whether it's bone marrow or a kidney, whatever. There are living donors.
Well, you definitely donate bone marrow.
Yeah.
I'm on the list.
Yeah.
I never got called though.
Yeah.
I've been on the list for
You know what I'm gonna do?
long
If
time.
I ever get a tumor, I'm
12
donating it.
years.
I'm donating
You
my
donate a
I don't think anyone
tumor?
wants- I don't think anyone wants
I don't
that.
think they need tumors.
Anybody looking for a tumor?
There are tumor
No, I had
registries.
one. I had a couple of years ago.
I could have donated my brain tumor if that was the case. No
Hmm.
one wanted it, I'm sure.
It's out there though.
You know what I'm saying?
You put it out there.
I
though.
did. I put it out there.
David Robinson on the bump for the
Uh-oh.
Mets for the ninth.
Oh, here we
One
go.
out. Strikeout.
David Robertson.
But it's
4-run
amazing.
lead
Think
for the
about
Mets.
it though. It's amazing how many body parts we don't actually need. Like I was thinking about everything I've had removed, like my tonsils, my gallbladder, my thyroid.
Mhm.
These are just things that we don't need.
I
know
had
what I'm saying?
I had a
Anything
yeah.
you have removed?
I had an adrenal gland removed.
Really?
My
Yeah.
appendix was removed on my
See,
21st
my
birthday.
daughter had her appendix
I
removed too.
I donated my
Yeah.
adrenal gland
You did?
to
Really?
science. Yeah.
I don't think I was able to donate my appendix. It almost burst.
Has anyone else donated?
Yeah, call in if
Anything,
you've donated
or
a heart
actually,
or a kidney.
useless
Okay,
surgery.
can you read this comment?
We have something taken out.
That's Chinese.
Can you read?
Isn't that Japanese or Chinese?
Graz on Facebook, Graz says my crew hates me. So
That's not true.
yeah.
That is not true.
Now, being annoyed at somebody and hating
You
someone.
know, he likes to hear himself talk. Have you noticed that? He does. He likes to hear himself talk.
Which,
Hello,
yes, I
Michelle.
was.
How are you, honey? Michelle Astor's watching. Give a shout out to her. And Tim.
Shout outs.
Hi, Tim.
You know, I don't watch too many shows where people are shouting at anybody.
Shout out. Shout out.
You know, we're gonna. But
gonna
Michelle,
shout out Bobby
Michelle, we can
Inns.
definitely shout out to.
It's nasty. Greg, you're so nasty. Greg is nasty.
Greg is a vile human being.
Yes, Tim Broderick. I was at the 11U Green Dog game today.
How'd they do?
They won actually. They
Oh,
won.
Perfect game?
They won the doubleheader. No perfect game, but they did run roll.
perfect game.
Who else? Chris Smith, Debbie Broderick, Tim Broderick,
Yes.
Bruno Capola,
Matthew Broderick,
checking
is he in?
Michelle Asta
Yeah.
jumping on late, and James Wallace,
Yeah.
who's looking for a dog support group.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
James is trying to find his way.
Dog.
Yes, he was. He's. I almost don't want to acknowledge the comment because I don't like it being a dog owner.
Uh-huh.
He asked if this was the rape to dog support group page.
Really?
I'm
Yeah.
glad we have a high quality of listeners.
Yes.
Wow.
Rape the dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, James came into the chat pretty strong with that.
Okay.
Hi, James. Hey, thank you for your comment.
Not
We
sure
appreciate
where he's
your
going
thoughts.
with that, but
Yeah. But these are not the
But all
thoughts
good?
of limo talk.
that's it. It's
You
a
little dog fucker, you.
chicken fucker.
God.
You fuck one dog.
That's all it takes.
That's all it takes.
That's
You're a
it.
dog
Like,
fucker for the
just
rest of your life.
one.
You do a lot of great things in life. Fuck
just-
one dog.
You're labeled. That's it.
You're labeled.
2 outs
Wow.
for
Oh
the
my
Metropolitans.
Tell the outfield too.
Two.
Two.
We got two.
2-2.
The fans are on their feet.
They're on their
At
feet
Citi
Oh, they're on their
Field.
feet.
They
with
are
their
on their
ponchos
feet.
on.
Yeah, they didn't do a rain delay though.
No.
Strike three.
And the ball game is over.
Put it in the books.
I did the Gary Cohen. You
There
did
you
the
go.
Howie Rose.
There you go.
And the ball game is over.
8-4 Mets.
Yay.
That's a final.
See what they did here today? They never do.
What?
They
What?
started folding, and they regrouped and picked it back up.
That's it.
And
You gotta
scored
come
more
back.
runs.
Scored more runs. They scored 3 more.
3
The
more
Miracle Mets.
on a
The miracle will be
2-run
getting back
shot
to
by the
fi-
polar bear.
the polar bear, which
Mm.
you know,
You know, I know. You'd almost wish he
he
hadn't
got an
hit that.
All-Star game bump.
You think so?
You know, he did. He got juiced.
Got a little
today.
stroke.
Yeah, he
A
did.
little All-Star game stroke from the fans.
A
Yeah,
lot of
do
people are
something.
pissed off that Lindor did not make the All-Star team, but I don't know. I mean, he does have a
You know,
lot of
that's-
RBIs. He does have some 17 home runs.
But the fans vote. So is that tell you something about the fans? And
Yeah, but I don't know.
I mean, I think he's a fan favorite. I, don't see how
would
it
like.
can't be.
I would
He's,
like to
he's
see
shortstop.
guys who can hit over 230.
That would be
Yeah.
nice.
Would be nice.
But yeah, he's having a weird season. He's got home runs. He's got RBIs, but he really doesn't have many hits.
Yeah.
But he's got some extra base hits. Most of his hits have been extra base hits. It's amazing. He's having a very
So
strange season.
is this yours and you enjoy coffee?
I am
soda?
going to enjoy this if I only had a
Espresso,
bottle opener.
coffee, soda.
Does anybody have a bottle opener?
I do not like
I do
anything
not
with
have
coffee.
I think I do.
Espresso coffee.
I'm not into coffee. Just never was.
You know, you're really missing the boat. What kind of
No.
Italian are you with your verklempt and
My
shit?
mother used to give me coffee ice cream as a kid. I'd spit it out. I just never acquired a taste for coffee.
You got to work on that.
No, I don't need to at this stage of my life. You know what I mean? I'm okay with tea, hot cocoa.
I don't have one.
Oh, Anthony
Sorry.
shared the show.
It's in the kitchen.
Anthony shared the show.
It's in the kitchen.
I became friends on Facebook with Bruce Bereni today.
Okay.
Bruce
Former
Brenny.
Met pitcher, Bruce Bereni.
Okay.
So I'm looking forward to our interactions over the course of time
Mm.
with Bruce Bereni.
Over the course of time. Alrighty.
Shame you weren't there when they won the series, Bruce.
Bats.
I don't know. He wasn't there. He didn't make it to that. He was on the 85 team.
55 RBIs. Batting 225 right now.
Kicking it.
55 RBIs.
He's raking.
Can't get a hit. No triples. 19 doubles.
19 doubles. I'm telling you, look up
19
Pete
doubles,
Alonso.
70
He's got
hits.
He's got 5 doubles.
17 home runs.
Wow.
Oh, that's not even the All-Star break.
Yeah.
17 home runs.
I
Not
said
terrible.
he's doing well,
Yeah.
but it's weird. It was
It's
he's hit
weird.
225.
Right.
Jesus,
Mm.
crying out loud!
Mm.
I'm just saying.
Do we have a hitting coach on this team?
On the Mets?
Yeah, I mean, who is it?
I'm not sure. Who
Larry
is it?
Bud Melman?
Isn't it the guy from the Yankees? Is it Kevin Long still? Or no?
No, he's long gone. They got rid of him a long time ago.
Long is long gone.
And
Long
Chavez
long
was the
gone.
coach, the hitting coach last year, and he's not anymore. They got somebody else. I think it's Mario Mendoza.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Mendoza line. He's doing it. He wants already hit around 200.
So it's not Eric Chavez.
I
Oh,
think,
Chavez is the
Rich,
bench
you need
coach.
to transcribe the last comment.
Hit
You want
Transcribe
to
the last comment?
Say
transcribe
Seymour.
that?
Say Seymour, and
And
then translate. There's no translation.
I think I heard of Bruce Jenner's. How far back am I going here?
You go into the last comment.
I will. Anthony said. We were questioning the.
What?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Which one am I commenting on?
This is very
Oh, Fran Gatto.
Franny
Did
Gatto.
someone move the coffee cup in front of the camera?
What?
I guess I think Fran wants to see the coffee that you have there.
The Duncan?
No, I think the other.
Oh, the
Oh, this.
espresso.
The espresso,
coffee
This is a
whatever.
soda.
Manhattan
something.
special.
Manhattan special.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
Get yourself a screenshot, Fran. Zoom right in.
It looks like the old oil from my vehicle.
Anthony said my dog never touched me. I'm sure that was very disappointing.
I like cream soda.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Ginger ale. No coffee.
How can you like cream soda? Cream soda is disgusting.
That's like Genesea beer. It's
I
like
don't know. I
cream
like
soda
cream soda.
beer.
Cream soda. I remember when I was a kid, somebody gave me cream soda. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't like that.
You like ginger ale?
No. I mean, I could drink it, but like cream soda and root beer, but like, ugh.
Oh, I don't like root beer at all.
root beer.
No?
Uh-uh.
Oh, I
No.
like root beer. Little
It was
A&W.
Shasta.
No.
I used to drink- I tried Shasta.
Remember Canada Dry?
Oh, here he is.
Canada Dry
Just when you
still
thought it
around?
was safe.
Oh.
Oh, that thing.
That's a coffee cup?
that thing.
I can
Oh,
clearly see
no,
that
it's
is a
not.
I
a
get
it.
partition.
Thank you for
Ladies
clarifying
and gentlemen,
that.
Anthony Grazadeh,
The man, the myth,
joining
the
show here this
legend.
evening.
He's arrived.
How are you?
He's from the luxury
Talk
suites
lower,
over at
please.
City
Well,
Field.
here's a couple of things. Can I make a couple of complaints here?
What happened to your
Complaints?
lip?
There's no.
Did you cut your lip?
Yeah, I cut my lip.
What'd you
There's-
do?
There's no music in the
That's from
background.
the dog.
I can't call into my own
there is
show
music
on
in
a
the background. Okay.
regular basis.
There is music.
You couldn't even hear me.
What
I
did
didn't
you
want
do?
to call.
What did you do to your lip? Is that herpes?
Truthfully, I think I took a quick hit and I burnt my lip, and 2 days later,
It looks like it hurts.
it hurt. It split yesterday. I was bleeding
Oh.
all yesterday, so it split yesterday.
Split your lip.
He comes on, he's talking about split lips and bleeding.
Well, he got a boo boo.
Yeah, I got hurt.
Put a Band-Aid on it.
And kiss it, make it better.
You know, you are. I have to. My son's in the back. He goes, "Does Bobby really like you?" I go, "Not really." He goes, "I can tell." He goes. Let me ask you something. Kid around. He goes, "Is it limo talk with Graz?" I said, "Well, that's how we started. Now we just call it limo talk." He goes, "I think it should be limo talk with ins." He goes.
He's a brilliant child.
He tells me
It's really.
He goes.
It skips a generation.
Ins really doesn't like you too much, does he? I go.
See, that's a misconception.
Wait a minute, and I turn to him. I go, and he's the reason why I wanted to start. What you said to me today, I said, all right, start on time. Teresa's coming in. You guys could do what you could do. And he goes, you want to go? I go, do you want to go? He goes, they wanted to come here, but then they listen. They got ADD. Dude.
They're 11.
It was so warm in there, and the air was so heavy that you wanted to sit in the suites all night because the air conditioning's in there.
Yeah.
And then they're not doing much the first 3-4 innings. It was 2-1 or whatever it was. That the one turned to me and he goes, "Do you know when the cookies are coming out? Because Inns loves the cookies."
I do like the cookies.
I said, "I don't know when the cookies are coming
good,
out."
huh?
So now they brought shakes out. So they were eating their shakes and they turned to the lady and it's in the 4th inning. "Do you know when the cookies are coming out?" That's all they cared about was the cookies.
Wow.
You plant a thought in a child's
All
mind.
right.
Yeah, that's it. All they care about is the cookies.
Oh.
I used to, back when I was supervisor there, guest service supervisor there, I used to, when I worked in the Rotunda, the owner's suite is right behind the 42. So you go through the door there and it's right there, right? And they used to say on Saturdays, I don't know if it had to do with religion or whatever, but you had to go in and turn on all the lights in the suite. I think they weren't allowed to.
Okay.
All right.
Why?
I think the Jewish.
Well, you don't want to just.
We had that tonight in the suites, and they ordered their own Grubhub food. I think kosher.
Oh.
Ooh.
I think they ordered kosher. They walk in, they all got yarmulkes on. You know, you could tell that they're
Which is an
This is
indication. Might be Jews.
Yeah, they might. Yes.
Well, it's the Sabbath. It's
Well,
Friday night.
all I know
Well,
is
yeah,
all I know is they
Oh, I
walked
know
in.
it's Sunday.
They got to walk to the fucking game.
Sunday.
They can't even. Forget
Oh, it's Sunday. It's not Saturday.
Saturday.
Saturday's the Sabbath for them.
Yeah, but today's
Yeah,
Sunday.
today's Sunday.
Okay, well, I'm talking about a Saturday story.
Oh, I thought you were saying tonight though.
No, tonight.
Oh,
Tonight they didn't eat
Yeah.
anything, and all of a sudden they walked in with 3 big bags, and they had McDonald's. I guess they're allowed to eat McDonald's.
Kosher.
Yeah,
You could have kosher. You got to have kosher.
That's what
pizza,
they were
kosher
eating.
I
McDonald's.
don't know.
they sat and waited there. They didn't touch
You know,
anything.
the people at McDonald's are standing there going, "Fuck them."
Yeah.
You know, I got to make this kosher. Well, anyway, no, they do have kosher menus at a lot of these places, but you know, you ever eat kosher pizza?
Yes.
Woo. Not a very tasty thing.
No, and Emma. So Emma worked at a gluten-free pizza place in Farmingdale. The only one.
Was that like
Yes.
it was like
Yes. Pizza Man had a gluten-free
what was
pizza.
the other one? Was what kind of crust was that?
Cauliflower.
The cauliflower crust. The most delicious thing. You don't even. The crust was so good, like as with all my pizza.
Yeah.
The crust was so good, you don't even want to spoil it with cheese and sauce.
And other toppings
So you just eat
that
like
normally
the
go
dough.
on pizza.
You
Right.
just eat the dough. The dough.
Well, Dan, do you know that
You just
Pizza
eat
Man?
the dough.
Pizza Man. Do you know that the
Dough.
Muslims own that
Say dough.
dough?
Okay.
Dough. So Muslims own the gluten-free pizza place. I didn't know that. And they're making a killing. And my daughter was working there for a while. She's not working there anymore.
Huh.
But they make there's the only gluten-free pizza in Farmingdale. I guess
They
that's
You know what?
cornered the market.
You know what? I am not eating. I'm sorry. I'm not eating any pizza from gluten free. It just ain't happening.
DiFilippo came in
Why
with his
not?
kids last week when he was here for the show. We went to Gino's Pizza in Babylon
Mhm.
on Route 109 across the street.
Is it a related Geno's or a
the old
separate
Gino's that used to be in Farmingdale?
Oh,
He
is
moved
that
it-
where he went?
He went to 109 in Babylon, Gino's. And Greg and the 2 kids, we sat down, and all I said to him, I said, just make me a well done pie.
Right.
Kids are coming in from Florida.
Right.
Like a New Park pizza.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and he
yeah.
made a fucking pie that even Greg said it. The kids were like, "Wow, all right, this is good." And it was
Yeah, yeah,
probably one of
yeah.
the best pies I've had in a while.
Gluten free.
No, regular,
No, regular.
just regular, well done.
Well done.
When you picked
Geno's.
up, when,
If it related Geno's to the Geno's franchise,
yeah,
everybody, they're all good.
Yeah, and you know what I like about the pizza? What was good? It was crisp. It was crunchy.
Well, you're standing there. It looks like
Well,
you
no,
had a hand.
you held it and it never dipped.
Suitcase.
Oh, it never flopped.
It never flopped at all.
Never flopped. It wasn't a flopper.
It was.
I don't like floppy pizza, but you know what? I try to explain this to my kids.
I like when my pizza stays erect.
They go like they talk about
you like
Papa
erect.
John's. They talk about Papa John's, Little Caesars.
Yeah, they all
Domino.
flop. They
I'm
flop.
like, any pizza
Flop.
that you can flip like this upside down
It's not
and
good.
nothing falls off
No
is
good.
not a fucking real pizza. All right?
And nothing
If the
falls off.
cheese and
That's true.
sauce don't go flopping
It's
around,
true.
that's not a fucking pizza. I don't know what that is.
This is true.
It's not a pizza.
It's a
So
mess.
why is Domino's and why
Because
places
people are lazy
and
motherfuckers.
Pizza Hut and Domino's, they're like kicking ass.
Because non-Italians,
'Cause it's
and there are a
fast,
lot of them.
cheap, and-
Have you ever been to
What are that?
Garden?
Yes.
Have you
no,
ever
no,
had, like-
I've never been to Olive Garden.
All right. You ever notice
no,
who
let me
goes to
tell you
Olive
something.
Garden?
You never go into Olive
These
Garden.
These are
as
not
an Italian.
paisans.
Ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
Where are you coming from?
Went
That
there
you look,
once.
you look.
Thank you.
Where were you?
I officiated a wedding, and then I went to go see my parents.
She was the referee at a wedding.
Yes.
You officiated a wedding?
Yes.
Yeah.
Of a male and a
I-
female?
Yes, I am
What are you?
ordained.
You ordained?
I'm ordained to marry people.
So you get like
Really?
that with half your
What
boobs
kind of-
hanging
what
out
kind
and
of
everything else?
rings?
Boobs are
Does that
not
require?
hanging out.
They're voluptuous.
Thank you.
They're showing.
They're there.
Why wouldn't you
I
wear a
can't
shawl or
hide
something?
them.
You're putting these
Because it was
shawl-
outside and it was freaking hot and humid.
humid.
Yeah.
Humidity.
Humidity. I was humidity.
All
It
right.
was hot.
Lloyd Lindsay Young, hello.
I was not putting on a sweater.
Massapequa.
I used to
Well,
love
that's-
Scott. That's-
No, that
was
was
he the other
Lloyd
one?
Lindsay Young.
Yeah.
Where's is Lacera here actually, or is he?
Yes, he's here. The man behind the curtain is here.
I
He was
see it.
sitting with us, and then he saw you jump in, so he jumped into
No,
the
he
back
gave us the
room.
keys and he left.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
Guys, close
He said,
up.
"Lock
Close
up."
up for me.
See now, I would if he did that to us, we would do the right thing. We'd probably sit here 15, 20 minutes, chat.
Yeah,
I
we
think he'd
would.
come back to a place
He'd
that's
hang.
burnt to the ground.
No,
I really,
Can't be like
yeah,
No.
it's a fucking cinder. You know,
Bob, we did you a favor.
you guys turn off.
Did you guys turn up?
Yeah, I had a hot plate in the back. You guys turn that. Yeah, come on,
It
unplugged
was
it.
fine.
Well, they said the fireman said the plug was still in. That's fucked up. That's bullshit.
Do you like working over there? That guy, I met this guy Mike over at City Field tonight. He was like just like happy, and he knew who you were. He goes
Mike
out,
White
yeah, the guy that he's always in.
in the Clover Club.
He was in the section where
Does he
the
wear
Chase-
glasses, old man?
Yes.
Mike White.
Yeah, he goes. Oh yeah, I know that Ginzarello. I like that guy.
Aw.
He's here a lot. That's how he's basically.
And he
Except
sounds
for
just,
tonight,
does he sound
so-
just like that?
Said he was busy
so
tonight.
he talked like a dick.
Does he
No.
sound? Does he sound just like that?
He was like in the sequel, Revenge of the Nerds 2.
I know that Inzarella guy. I can't do it. You
I
know?
know
Oh, Mike White is a
him.
thin guy. He's got glasses and gray hair, but he usually works the Clover Club. So I'm trying to think of who this is.
He was probably wondering where you went tonight, Bob.
Yeah,
They all know you, huh? They all know you over
A lot
there.
of
He's
people
well
know me.
liked. Well known.
He took a picture with Aravallo last comedian Matt Aravallo
I
last
didn't,
week.
you know what?
Malaravallo.
Really?
Yeah, Matt said it. Did you even know that you took a picture with Aravallo 2 weeks ago?
Where the hell is that?
You were at the bullpen security gate or one of the.
right in the bullpen.
That's
gate.
a
Okay.
security gate, and Aravallo took a picture with you.
Yeah, he never sent it
Really?
to me.
He sent it to me. He goes,
Where is
"Look
it?
who I'm at. I'll give it
Oh,
to you."
yes, I
He goes,
know.
"Look who I'm
Send it
with."
to you. Don't send it to fucking me.
So
Yeah.
you took a picture with Aravallo and didn't even know it was Matt Aravallo?
Of course I knew it was Matt. I said, Matt, let's take a picture together.
Oh, okay. Have you seen anybody else
Really?
over there lately? I took Frank Carrera. He's a big Met fan. I took him to the
I
airport.
see a lot
this
of
morning.
people over there, and I forget who.
Yeah. Did he come out and say, "Hey, what's going on, Inzy?"
Of
This and
course
that?
they do.
Nice. Why are you not there? How come you weren't there
Inzy.
today?
Why am I not there today? Because I came here.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yes, he did.
All right.
I think I explained this very.
You explained it at least during 3 of the 5 phone calls.
Yeah. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I really did.
Yeah. Okay.
I wanted once to get on.
How many big beers did you have?
I had one big beer, and
Was
one.
it Budweiser?
No, I had a.
Don't drink that Budweiser.
No, I had a shanty.
Shanty.
I went.
Oh, the summer shanty.
Everything was
The
free,
lemon,
Bob. It didn't cost me a dime.
No,
I
I'm
had
just saying,
parking.
but don't
I had
drink the
tickets.
Budweiser.
Nice.
I had tickets. I had everything. We
Very, very nice.
one of the ladies was a client. I said, "Come on, let's go to the bar." She wanted a double bourbon. Dude, I got one of these cups. $27 for
Right.
a
What?
vodka tonic.
Holy cannoli.
26
For a regular
$95.
vodka and
No,
tonic?
for a double
Oh,
in
double.
in one of these cups, right?
Right.
$26. Then she
26
wanted
you
a
get a
double.
whole bottle for 26.
She wanted a
bucks.
double bourbon, $17.95, just on the rocks.
Wow. Double bourbon.
And people are paying it.
It's expensive there, man. It's
It's
expensive.
expensive.
Well,
everywhere.
the payroll is $340 million.
That's why I laugh at people when they say,
No shit, it's
I don't
expensive.
care what they spend on the payroll. It doesn't cost me anything. I go, you go to a game?
Yeah.
Sure, it does cost
Yes,
you.
it
Yeah,
does.
it costs you
It
plenty.
costs you every time they sign somebody.
And because they
Right.
suck right now, the whole right-hand corner and the left-hand corner was open. So I think they had about 35,000. And I disagree with you. I think if
It's
they
probably
put,
a tough weekend. People go away.
I think
Yeah,
if they
it's
pull off,
absolutely.
4th of
I
July.
think if they pull off 8 out of 10, he's keeping the same team. If they can rattle off 8 out of 10 in the next 10 games,
That would almost be a bad
Listen,
scenario.
tilt your mic towards you. Don't face it up.
Oh,
Tilt it towards
Is that
you.
what
Tilt
he's
has to
telling
be
me?
said
Yes.
3 times.
Thank you.
If you say tilt 3 times, it actually happens without you touching it. Tilt, tilt, tilt.
You see the flat part?
Yes.
You should be talking into
Yeah,
Radio 101,
Not like
right?
that.
He doesn't
Yeah.
want.
How
He,
many
doesn't,
is he
Not
doing
like
this?
he said, "Don't talk
Really?
with the microphone straight up
Right.
and down."
Okay.
Tilt
He
it.
says,
There
Try
you
and talk
go.
into
Well,
it.
you guys going to teach me radio now.
I'm going to
Yeah.
try.
Well, I think somebody
Yeah.
should.
We're gonna give it a shot.
See when I turn my head and I talk into it, you see how good that sounds?
Yes, it
I have
sounds
to tell
beautiful.
you got a
It
compliment.
sounds pretty good.
I got a compliment today from Michael. Michael goes, Rich sounds good on the radio.
Oh,
And then-
just I
and-
use
and
the
then-
microphone.
And then in the
properly.
next breath, he goes, boy, Inns really hates your guts, huh? He goes,
Boy, that Bobby really can't stand you,
he
Kenny.
swear to God,
Can't
from an
stand ya.
11-year-old, he goes, Richie sounds
Can't
really
stand
good.
ya.
I like Teresa, and Bobby really can't stand you.
Not true.
That's funny.
Can't stand you. Can't stand you.
His teeth look like baked beans.
Yeah.
Jerry, I think it was him. I mean, he was all covered in filth, but there was no whistle. But it was him.
Can't stand you.
So we got no 10 of 10 tonight, huh? Nobody?
No 10 of 10.
No, but I asked you. You didn't answer.
Yeah, you said you were going to do the 10 of 10 on
You
yourself.
can ask me questions.
I don't
You
think
re-
anybody wants
I don't
to
have
hear that.
I don't have it in front of me, but you can
Ah,
ask me questions.
shit.
You ask me.
Because
Oh,
I don't
boy.
think you've ever answered them
I've
like
never
me.
answered them.
See?
Like what? My favorite.
I don't want to hear them. How's that? I have no desire to hear the answers to these questions.
Who's
There
my
you go.
favorite comedian?
Nobody.
Oh, there you
gives
go.
a
You can answer
fuck.
that. Who's your
What?
favorite comedian?
Other than limo talk, what's your
favorite
favorite podcast?
Starting to like Lewis Black a lot.
Love Louis Black.
Lewis Black is great.
He's good.
Love Lewis Black.
I like him, and I like like people who get angry like him. I like that.
Good
But
answer.
I love the guy who talks with the scotch.
Oh, Ron White.
Ron White's great.
I like him. And we got a shout out. Taz sent us something. Another podcast, a popular one, Pat Dixon. Have you heard of him? He's a comedian. He's got a huge podcast,
Yeah.
and he did a shout out to us.
Oh, really?
There you go. That's
Really?
about Taz. Yeah. He
Pat
says,
Dixon.
yeah, Pat Dixon.
Okay.
So,
Welcome aboard, Pat Dixon.
comedian Pat Dixon. All right. So the second question:
say,
what's
Pat?
my favorite genre of music?
Genre.
I like rock and roll and new wave.
Hmm.
New Wave.
Yeah, yeah. I
They
like,
call it that.
well, isn't I guess.
Well,
That
they're
was
not, they're not allowed to call it fag music
In the
anymore.
80s,
What's-
it was called New
Well,
Wave.
put Tears for Fears on. Can I request the Tears for Fears song? Why is that?
that's not New Wave.
That's kind of new
You
wave.
can.
No, it's not.
Not really.
Is it your
All right,
boyfriend's
so maybe
favorite
not
song?
alternative. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So it's not new wave, alternative music. I like
a
Tears
New
for
Wave
Fears.
would be like I'm on a Mexican radio.
Oh, what's the other one with the
I wish
peanut?
I was in Tijuana eating barbecued iguana.
How about detachable penis? That's another right?
Yeah.
Detachable penis.
I never heard that.
No, yes,
But of course, you have the album.
You have the
See, now if my son heard that in the car, why, Daddy, he really doesn't like you
Yeah.
too much.
Oh God.
Oh my god.
Anyway, no, New Wave was like Talking Heads was New Wave.
Yeah.
Okay,
Uh,
you don't think that this
right.
is this considered alternative? I can't hear them.
Shout, let it all out.
Yeah,
Tears for
Yeah, is
Fears.
that
Everybody
really-
Wants to Rule the World is as good as any other song. Anybody?
Yeah.
it's a good song.
Huh.
It's a Dennis Miller song, right?
That's
We used to
why I
start-
liked it.
We used to start it. We used to start it when we were at WGBB all the time.
Brr.
All right, so what's the third question? I think your third question after
Top or bottom?
no, that's the fifth question.
You didn't
So-
answer it.
No, we don't want to hear those.
No, what's number three? I think number three is
I don't know. You wrote them
what's
out.
my favorite what's my favorite hobby? This is my favorite hobby. I enjoy hanging out with you guys on a Sunday night,
Uh-huh.
listening to Limo Talk, and I do listen to Tea Time, which just to let you know, last week you did it again and didn't acknowledge us at all. That you hung out with us and had gone to the bar with us that night. We hung out all night.
That was rough.
You didn't
If I
acknowledge.
don't write it down, I don't.
Yeah, you didn't. You
That's
went.
true.
You
If I don't write, it's
because you
so
know why?
true.
Because she throws pictures up of people.
No, if I don't write it down, I don't remember.
All
It's
right, well,
horrible.
that's twice
I have
now.
to write
That's
it down.
Twice.
I'm sorry.
You know, but
Spank me.
we talk about.
I'm so bad.
I was a mess the next day.
I need a
Bob,
spanking.
That was rough.
Yeah, DiFilippo said it was rough on him too. He was-
Well, the Wordstein is whatever the heck it was.
I don't know what you guys are drinking, but
Let's just put it this way. At around 11 o'clock when I woke up,
you missed work. Yes, I guess you did.
You did?
Oh my God.
It's good banana bread, by the way.
Oh, it's
good
fantastic.
piece of banana.
thank you.
All right, so 4. I guess the 4th question is, what's my favorite sport? Which
Well, we
is
all know that.
baseball.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Reason is my father played minor league ball with the Brooklyn Dodgers, then went to
a great
to
story.
war. And
My father went to Brooklyn, played minor league baseball.
I know he did. But you're a Met fan? Are you a Met fan because your father was?
No, my father was a Yankee fan.
Okay, so why did you become a Met fan then?
Because my father. Here's the story.
Here we go.
My father's from Corona.
Yeah.
Right?
That's what I'm originally from.
And they built Shea Stadium in Corona or Flushing, right
Yeah.
near where he lived.
Mhm.
So as little kids, knowing that he was a big time Yankee fan and knowing the Mets sucked ass, he took us all to Met games because the Mets always offered discount tickets, group sales, all kinds of shit. They always had some sort of stupid giveaway or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah.
And he would take us all to Met games. So I became a Met fan, and then the Mets won the World Series in '69.
Mhm.
We were little kids, and he kind of got into that. But it wasn't until the mid '70s that he broke the news to me.
That he was a Yankee.
And I'm sitting there, and he goes, because the Mets brought up Lima Zilli, and he goes, I said something like, "I like Lima Zilli." He goes, so he goes, yeah. He goes, Lima Zilli is probably going to hit 250 for his career.
Yeah.
He goes, right? He goes, never going to be a good hitter, not good. I says, what kind of Met fan are you? He goes, I'm not.
Wow.
I was like, wow.
There's a revelation.
He goes, no, I'm a Yankee fan. He goes, I told you, I love Joe DiMaggio, I love Mickey Mantle. And he goes, I've always
Put
been a
2 and
Yankee
2
fan.
together, kid.
But we did go to Yankee game, and that's when I told you he yelled at Horace Clark
Yes. Yes.
and Nipsey Russell.
That was a great.
Yeah.
That's the bit that Taz put together for us
yeah,
last week.
and he yelled at Thurman Munson.
He yelled at everybody.
He told Thurman Munson to go fly a fucking jet.
Do you think his attitude? Do you think his
Yeah, tell him to
attitude?
crash in it.
Yeah,
Do you
he
think the way
You
he
go
was,
work on your landings, you fucking idiot.
I just realized Thurman Munson's dead in an airplane crash. Oh my god!
Can't throw and you can't fly.
Oh my god!
That is so bad.
So do you
What's
think?
that? You know what a landing it was?
Yeah, you're supposed to press a button, you fucking moron.
How do I
You
follow?
pull the handle.
Yeah. Down
is
and
that?
up. Down and up.
That odd.
So we get to the risque question, right? Would you like to know the risque question?
No.
Oh, go ahead.
Top or bottom?
Yeah.
Either. Socks on or
that.
socks off?
Oh,
Either.
boy.
First of all,
Quickies? Absolutely.
these are moot point questions for you.
Yes,
Why?
because he's asking
Because
Because
I'm
you're just
himself.
happy to get anything you get. You don't give a fuck how you get.
You don't even realize it. Oh my God.
Oh, no, I think you do.
Absolutely. I'm married 20 years. Trust me. You get it in whenever you can.
20 years.
What else? Oh, DiFilippo says,
Yes.
you already know Graz's answers is lights off because nobody wants to look at him. Definitely swallows, and without a doubt, he's a 3-input guy.
Oh, God.
My mouth, my ass, and,
We get it.
and I put it in somewhere.
Oh, the TikTok thing, the margarita, one margarita.
Oh,
Yeah,
jeez.
I'm gonna put it in my book. 2 margaritas,
Terrible.
I'll give it some head.
3 margaritas. I'll put it in my
A
book.
puss.
That's great. What's number 6 now? After we got to that, I think it was
Women have become so classy.
Do you like banana bread?
I
That's
like
number
her
6.
banana bread.
She makes an amazing banana bread.
Thank you.
How's tea time doing?
Tea time's good.
Who's on tomorrow night?
I don't think I'm doing a show tomorrow.
Why?
It's going to Met game.
It's the holiday weekend.
It's the holiday season.
And I don't think
So
I'm
doop-dee-doo.
doing a show tomorrow. I think we're going to
Dickory-dock.
skip tomorrow and everyone will enjoy the
Who was supposed to have?
weekend. I didn't get a
I
guess.
can't stop looking at your boobs, by the way.
She was supposed to have
No, I really,
Ray
Uncle
Negron.
Sam
Ray
and
Negron.
Ray Negron.
no, seriously, I just,
Yeah, bad boy.
You know, it's it's the holiday weekend. People have plans, so I just figured,
What are you doing? Doing anything good? You going?
I was invited to. Well, my neighbor actually, Mike, used to work for Grucci, and every year they do a 4th of July party, and then he puts on a really nice mini Grucci.
That's great.
Yeah,
Delucci
firework
does that
display.
too.
You know
Some
what
guy,
they did? You know what that
some
guy
guy
in
got a-
Massapequa
Got arrested
got
today.
fucking arrested. That's bullshit.
Really?
Wow,
They
what'd he
fucking
do?
I
arrested
didn't
this guy
hear
because
this.
every year he puts on a big fireworks show,
Yeah.
Okay.
and for his
Who
neighbors
broke
and
his
his friends.
balls? Who
right?
broke them?
So the cops came to his house and confiscated like 300
Everything?
fucking
100
mortars,
cases, yeah.
100 cases of fireworks,
They stopped
shit
him.
like that. They nailed them.
Wow.
Where is it? Is it on the? Is it on
Went
the?
all over
on
the
News
news
12.
today.
Really?
So everybody's.
This
pissed
is
off.
what they're gonna. This is what the cops are spending their time on.
Now we're gonna go arrest the one guy that does a big show.
Good
What about
Italian
everybody
guy
else?
too, no less.
It was out in force last night. Everybody was shooting fireworks off last night.
Everybody and their mother shoots off fireworks every year. Every year we go through this every year.
I think it's bullshit what they did to this guy.
But Tuesday on
I
4th
don't
of
know how you
July,
single out one
I'm going to
guy
my
that,
parents.
You know,
in
just
New
because what he's
Yeah.
famous.
Because you could see the Macy's fireworks from my
From your parents?
mother's
What are you doing?
penthouse.
You got like 6 minutes. Where are you going?
I don't think I'm going anywhere.
He's gonna have an intimate
I think
barbecue.
just me and Mrs. Z are gonna hang out and barbecue first.
Me
The kids all have
and
plans to go to
Mrs.
parties. So.
We got a thing going on. We both know that it's wrong, but
We're
it's
gonna have an
much too
intimate 4th
strong
of July,
Well,
and then a big bang.
there you go.
to let
Let
it
it
go
go.
now.
Me and
Mrs. Z.
Mrs. Z. Yeah.
Where's that from?
Oh, you know
Me and
Mrs.
Mrs.
Jones.
Jones.
Play.
Oh.
Put that on. Come on. Stop.
We
You got
got a
5 minutes.
thing
You got 2 songs to go.
going
Me and Mrs. Jones and we're out of here. 6 minutes. Bobby Lacerda wants to go work out. He needs to put on more muscle.
Bulk.
Yeah, more bulk.
Well, oh,
What are you doing for 4th?
I am not doing much of anything. I don't think.
No,
No.
I'll be at Delucci's in the evening. You want to watch a nice fireworks?
You know,
Michael
his
Bublé?
son is a hawk now.
Yeah,
You know?
is he
Yeah.
Dominic?
You see.
Yeah, well, I'm happy to hear
who
that.
sings it?
Me and Mrs. Jones.
Billy Paul.
Yeah, Billy
Billy
Paul.
Paul.
Come on, you got 6 minutes. Let's go. I couldn't hear anything all night. You
So
said
the jukebox play our favorite song. Me and Mrs. Jones.
this is what T wanted the other night, like last week, after a couple of drinks. She wanted to be brought home. She wanted
very, very careful.
She wanted to make sure that her husband wasn't home.
He said to me, "You're going out with 5 guys tonight." I go, "Yeah, what's wrong with
And this
that?"
is what she wants. She wants the guy to just sit there. T. Thing going on. Bobby,
I can't even hear it.
it's much too strong.
I'm so glad you guys enjoyed.
How about the
my
headphones
banana
on?
bread.
Put the headphones on. You got nice hair. Put the phones on for 2.
His hair looks kick-ass, doesn't it?
Yeah, but he won't put and he misses a lot
I
of
had it
stuff.
on the whole show.
You
You
no,
only
you
really-
didn't.
you
I
only-
watched.
You
I had it on the whole
You
show.
only need it on when someone calls in. That's it. That's it.
Fireworks illegally here. Phantom Fireworks and the Galaxy Fireworks have a joint warehouse. People have been shooting off fireworks since last month, and it
Yeah.
has been nonstop since
Yeah.
I got home.
Yeah.
Greg DiFilippo. DiFilippo, share the show. Fran Gatto, share the show. Bruno, when you get home for vacation, share the show. Ann Rothney, share the show.
Bruno.
That's special thanks to Ann Rothney and the 777 warehouse, a liquor store in Taft, California. Thank you very much. This is a great song. Go ahead.
Thing going on.
Good night, Ann.
Good night, Ann Rothney. Thank you for listening. We've got a lot of new listeners.
Good night, Ann.
Some guy was asking us about dogs and transvestites.
Got a lot
tonight.
of new listeners and a lot of lewd listeners.
Oh my God! But again, Taz, thank you very much for sharing that YouTube clip. We're doing phenomenal. She's been sharing it all over. She's got a big heart for Bobby. She likes when Bobby does some good segments, and we appreciate everything you've done,
Thank you, Taz.
Taz.
Lots
Taz.
of great segments, lots of good segments.
President, you missed me tonight.
I missed you greatly tonight.
Thank you. I missed you too.
Yes.
Listen, I'm rooting for you. I think you might beat DeSantis, President.
Leading in the polls currently.
Yeah.
Well, the sanctimonious is not going to take away my title as Mr. Republican. Not going to happen.
Mrs. Joe.
I used to screw Marlon Maples to this song.
That's yeah. President Trump and Marla Maples.
That's it. That's
It's
a
an
cunning.
exclusive here on Limo
We met
Talk.
every day at the
Wow.
same cafe.
Oh, that's great. Put on. Let's get the hell out of here. All right. All right. So you're not doing anything. You might be around. I'm gonna maybe see if you want to hang out in Franklin
I
Square.
might be around.
I'll be alone that evening. You?
Aw.
What are you
You're gonna be
doing?
alone.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I'm
4th of
going.
July?
No, I'm going to Horowitz's,
Oh,
and then I'm going to
Horowitz is home of kosher pizza.
All right, for everybody, Limo Talk. This is Tea Time with Teresa. Please catch her next week. I guess what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's the 3rd, July 10th,
tomorrow's the
where
3rd.
she's going to have Ray Negron and Squeegee
3rd.
on from Bat Boy. Who you have on in 2 weeks? You don't know yet?
No.
Why don't you invite us two? Why don't you invite us three on? I think that'd be a good
Oh,
show.
Not you
yeah,
on.
that's-
Yeah, but
Him
why don't you
on.
have the three of us on? We'd have a nice show.
Because
with that.
I prefer one-on-one. That's my gig. That's my format.
You like it one-on-one?
I do.
I don't know.
What
So
about
I,
what about a foursome?
No, I like a one-on-one.
I'll
I
even
give
sit.
my-
We'll sit next to each other and
all my
compare.
attention to one person at one time.
Oh, good.
you like a live mic or
I like everything live.
For Ins41, Bobby Ins41 Inzarello, Ins41.com. Catch him at City Field. He's usually in the bullpen area.
No, I'm not in the bullpen area. I'm
come
all
take-
over the place.
Come take a selfie with him. Catch him,
Last game I was at the Stengel Gate.
catch him at Henderson
Stengel.
Park. Walk around the track backwards. He'll give you a ticket. Right?
I don't know what that means.
For Richard Zarelli, board op extraordinaire. RichardZarelli.com. Thank you, Richard. Thank you.
Really.
Thank you for holding us. Thank you for holding fort with these guys tonight. Good job. by the
We
way.
had a nice time tonight.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming down to your own show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks for making
And thank you
it.
for tuning in tonight.
Yeah.
I shared
Along
the
with
show.
the other-
I shared the show all over. You know
Yes.
that.
Nice.
Yeah.
I got like
noticed that.
5
Because you're a
notifications.
hooah.
Yeah.
I'm not a hooah. I don't put it around. as much. I'm not a hooah.
What a hooah.
He's got a bunch of whoas working here, Bobby Lucera. They shared fucking 250 times.
Where the frig are they sharing
For
200?
StrongIsland.com, StrongIslandTV.com, and Paradise Studios. For Bobby Lucero, who hasn't shown his face yet.
Come on down here on a
Won't
Thursday,
an-
Friday
Didn't
night.
answer
people.
the phone. We didn't answer the phone when I called in 3
Yes,
different
he
times.
did. He did answer.
I'm telling you, nobody answered the phone. I
He
sat
answered.
there.
Who
Even
the hell you think answered the phone?
You answered the phone. We talked to you,
The
and then you
first
hang
time,
up.
No,
twice.
you answered the
called
phone with the
twice.
Zarelli phone, not on the
No,
945.
no.
No, I
He answered
did.
you
Michael,
twice
this is why we
over
don't
here.
like him.
Twice.
Oh,
You
Michael.
called in
Right.
and we had
Is
you.
Michael still listening?
say goodbye to everybody on Facebook.
Goodbye, everybody,
everybody on
on Facebook.
Facebook.
No, list them off at least before we get out of here.
I did
They're almost
my,
done.
He
my
did.
battery.
All right, for Ray and Rotti, for Greg DiFilippo,
Gregor.
and it's
The Gregor.
And Rothny,
Greg
Joan
Love.
Krupi Asher, Anthony Grazade, Taz the resident artist, Felix Restucci, Elizabeth Batapede, Greg DiFilippo, Chris Smith, Debbie Broderick, James Wallace, who has a few problems to work out, Tim Broderick, Bruno Coppola, Michelle Asta, and Fran Gatto.
and who's Guru Bengal?
Guru Bengal.
Guru Bengal.
tuning in from what, Mumbai? Yes. From across the globe.
We get
Spanning the globe. That's because Greg DiFilippo shares the show in India.
Good night. God bless everybody. We'll see you. I think we'll be back
Bye,
on
everybody.
next week. We'll hang out and join us. All right. I'll be about 10 pounds lighter. I'm very bloated. Remember, it's Grazza Day.
Retaining water.
Very bloated.
I'm bloated.
You
Good
just gotta
night.
look at the screen.
For Ins, for Teresa, for Richie, for Bobby Lucera, for me,
Ciao,
Anthony
everybody.
Grazza. Good night. God bless. We'll see you.
And don't go on any submarines that want to go down to the Titanic, please.
No.
Yeah. For
That's
$250,000.
fucking stupid.
Yes.
I read the story. I can't believe it was ever done.
Yeah. Greg says he put it out in Malaysia tonight.
There you go.
You're in Malaysia. Good night. God bless. See you. Peace.